stage. Oh, here we go. And first, we got our brother Joseph Price, my FBA brother. What's up, H-Town? It's all good, baby. It's all good. You understand? Trying to make me smile and stuff. I ain't sensitive. Evan Almighty. Evan, you talk in the beginning, then you don't say nothing. I need to know that you're here, brother. Because you always come in. You one of the first people here. Evan Almighty said, our brother Evan says, what's up, H-Town vet? How much love from the South Side? Huh? You say much love from the South Side. What's up, H-Town vet? Much love from the South Side. Let me tell you something. Let me make something straight to you. I was on the South Side on Friday down there, just Oxtails off Reed Road. You understand? Getting some of that good soul food. I was riding through there, and I went to the little, had to cut through anyway to go over there to the little Coast Guard base they got over there. Oh, as y'all come into the room, let us know that you're here. Okay, Angel, our brother Angel, greeting vet family. I want to thank H-Town for his support. Like, share, troops. He's giving you an order, huh? It's a bias order for me, so I'm enforcing the order. Uh-oh, here we go. We got our sister Sherry in the house. Y'all let me know if the sound is good. Let me know if the music is not too loud. Let me know if everything's okay. Our sister Sherry says, good evening, Mr. H-Town, and welcome to all newcomers. Sister Sherry, I got an apology for you. I just sent that message you asked me about. I just sent that message right before the live stream started. My daughter them came home on Friday. And let me tell you something. They came on Friday and I had to go take them back to get their car and, return the car that they were driving. And then they want me to barbecue and stuff today. And Saturday we was getting new key fobs and all kind of crazy stuff. Excuses. But I was busy, my sister. I apologize. But I got that information for it just right before that you asked me about. Now, Sister Sherry says this. Had some delicious East Texas hot links today. See, y'all don't understand something. East Texas, baby. Down here in Texas, we know how to smoke it. Y'all got to understand something about Texas. There's West Texas and there's East Texas. West Texas is more like it's desert, more rural, not much grass, if any grass at all. Get somewhat mountainous, and as far as the north you go on it. East Texas, down here in Dallas, Texas, more grassy, maybe a little hilly, but we more flatland down here in the Houston area, swampy. You understand? And it's southern, and it's black southern people down there. A whole bunch of us live on this side of town. So we want y'all to come on into the room. And ain't nothing like them hot links. Huh? If you get them homemade links, you got something. Now I can do something on a brisket. Now let us continue. If you're coming into the room, let us know that you're here. We thank everybody for sounding off. You hear me? Now let's get to this here. We're going to talk about the top 10, and then we're going to go into the after party. And if you have any questions, concerns, or comments, you'll be able to say something in. But as y'all come into the room, let us know you're here, even though we're about to start, okay? Now let's get back to it. Oh, I forgot to do this. For the newcomers, I am the H-Town Vet, and I would like to welcome you to this live stream, a place where we will discuss a variety of benefits available to veterans and their dependents. And we're also here to answer your questions as a group. And we're going to get into that as we go through the video, okay? Then we're going to give you a chance. This the only place you can come and you're the center of attention here. Huh? I don't even like being up on the screen. I do it because some people ask me to do something. All right? Let's get to it. Might have to drink me a little water here, so y'all be patient with me. Today, we're going to talk about the top 10 H-Town Vet videos. All right? Because we got a lot of newcomers, really a lot of videos that we have from the past are some of our most popular. and we want to make sure that all of you get a chance to watch and rewatch them, because we're going to explain to you, based on our analytics, why they're popular. So, Padre, let me drink this little water. Now, here at the H-Town Vet, we do things differently. See, if you can take this information and you can test it to see if it's real. If a person's just talking to you all day, you really can't do nothing with their words, because they can change their word from day to day. The information that you get here at the H-Town Vet, you can come back and say, H-Town Vet, you can come up on stage, you can come up on video, and you can say, H-Town Vet, what you told me was wrong. Or you can say, we found some new update, H-Town Vet, that just happened. That's cool too. That's what we're here for. You understand? We're a support group, a veteran support group. So the top 10 H-Town Vet videos, let's get into it. And as always, shout out to everybody. We want to tell everybody peace from H-Town. We chilling, you understand? We got that California weather down here in the Houston area. I don't know how it is for you, Sherry. How's that weather going where you at? They talking about a tropical storm, I heard, from Centerpoint Energy. Angel, how's that weather at where you at? We chilling down here. We loving it. Evan, how's the weather where you at, my brother? What about you, Joseph? How's that weather? Huh? Let us know. Let us know. Now, let us continue. Now, here at the H-Town Vet, we have weekly live streams. And I'm kind of thinking if my time allots me, hold on, Joseph. Hold on. I got to see what my degree. Y'all let me know what the temperature is where y'all at, because y'all about to trip out at what our brother said. He said it's 108 degrees. Somebody tell me. I'm going to look up my temperature right now. Let us know what the temperature is where you at, if you can look for it. I'm going to tell you what it is where I'm at here, and let us know where you at. Sister say it's nice here too in Dallas. So I'm going to say in H-Town, that means Houston, okay? I live in the Richmond area, of course, right outside of Houston suburb. But in H-Town, right now, my hometown, guess what it is? 82 degrees, baby. So it's 82 here. And Sherry says it's 84 in Dallas. That's beautiful. So we got similar weather. What about, and Joseph, where are you at with that type of weather? So sister says it's night here in Dallas. Okay. Now, where are you at with that type of weather? I'm curious. You somewhere in what do you call it? Nevada somewhere? She says 82. Sherry McCoy said it's 82. And I say H-Town Vet says 82 here. It was 84. I'm talking about for Sister Sherry. Now for where our brother is, Cali. Cali is a little desert too. 95. Cucamoncho, Cali. He say it's 78. I believe Angel is in Florida. Rainy and beautiful. Oh man. Don't you love it? Let's see what. Now hold on. Love, where you been? Let me tell y'all something. Love is a dependent of a Vietnam veteran, if I'm not mistaken, and he's a dependent getting the benefits. His father left that paperwork for him, so to make sure he's straight. Y'all do everything y'all can to make sure things are straight for your dependents in case something happens. If a vet passes, we're going to do a YouTube video on that also. And it's going to be do it first on the live stream. I'm thinking to start giving y'all everything first, since y'all my family here. So let us know, love, where you at, what the temperature is right now. Let us know. But like we say, we have our live streams on Sundays and Thursdays at 7 p.m. All right? Now let us continue. Oh, let me answer the question. And Love says, there's been some activity with my doctors, and the VA doctor called me on Friday. Okay, all right, let us know what he was talking about, he or she. Now let us continue. Now we want to give, we want to first let y'all know our contact information. If you want to know where our channel is, it's the H-Town Vet Northside. All right? H-Town Vet Northside. Now, if you want to contact us by email, or if you want to be notified, you need to go ahead and get on htownvetnorthside@gmail.com. We keep it real simple. All right. So if you want us to contact you, or if you want to contact us and let us know something, and also our donation information. All right. It's H-Town Vet, $ H-Town Vet Northside. We want to give a special thanks to our sister Sherry for her $50 donation on the last live stream. We want to give a special thanks to Mr. International for his $50 donation on the last live stream. I don't know, boy. Y'all over here, look, I got to come up on the screen because I want to thank y'all. I'm going to start telling secrets now, man. They being so nice to me. But see, let me tell you something. You should always appreciate people that are helping you. You understand? People say, well, you doing good, H-Town Vet. We see that house you living in or whatever. The strong need your prayers and support too. Remember, Samson in the Bible was strong, but he had vulnerabilities. And if a person is being encouraging, look how many people giving all this money to scammers, to hustlers. But if you getting real information, ain't nothing wrong with appreciating that. And we appreciate any kind of support y'all give us, whether it be financial, information, but it's always good to be kind to people that help you out. Remember that. Not just me. Some of these people helping you in the chat. Always show love. Now, let's see. So he said, my private doctor called Friday. Okay. All right, that's good. So they keeping in contact, and you keep a track of that and keep notes of all that information. You understand? Now let us continue. Here, your opinion matters. Okay, so let's get some. This is for anybody that may be new to the room. He say it's hot here, 90 degrees here. Where you at, love? Where you at? That is 90. Let us know the temperature where you at and where y'all at, if y'all don't mind. Share your location. Now, so your opinion matters. That's why you see, you can talk, you can communicate. But we don't play gotcha here. You understand? We just don't play gotcha. We don't mind you correcting us. We don't, if it's some information, but we ain't here trying to joust with people. You say Cali, okay. In the 90s in Cali, that's what Joseph was telling us, 95 in the part of Cali he in. Now, let's continue. Remember, this is a central place where we come together and we support each other. All right? This is where we're coming together, putting that information out. Remember, here at the H-Town Vet, we are a facilitator, a veteran facilitator to help you learn the tricks of the trade, what needs to be done, and not to fall into any traps. When people false flag and telling you what they can do, they really can't do it. Come over here. If you watch this video, I'm gonna tell you all the secrets. If you watch this video, you're gonna get 100% within 3 months. No such thing. All lies. If you got it in 6 months, you got it because you had evidence that the VA approved of. It ain't because the person told you to lie. And all them secrets, that ain't nothing but cap. You understand? It's going to take hard work to get your benefits. Now, for those of you that are thinking about filing a claim, we're bringing this up. This slide is very important. You're thinking about filing a claim. You know what you need to do? File an intent to file and start gathering your evidence, going to your, if you want to get an outside doctor to do a medical exam, a DBQ, use the DBQ and give it to the doctor and see them for a few times. This will give you time to get all your evidence together. Request your medical records. Then you can file that intent to file to lock in that back pay date while you're doing all these things. Now, hold on. Who is this in the house calling down there. Hold on. First of all my homies coming in, y'all disrupting me. Hold on. Let me come. We say we got PA Political Revolution. I think you calling in from Freeport. Port Arthur, is it? Yeah. What it do? Huh? Well, it's all good over here, baby. Now let's see what our brother. What's up, family? We hearing this from Mr. International. We just gave a special thanks to you and Sister Sherry for y'all blessed donations. We thank you. You know, we really appreciate it. Now listen here, look what he say. He said, yes, sir. Huh? Port Arthur, Texas. A lot of good people come out of Port Arthur. Port Arthur has a very strong, my people down there have a very strong culture. A lot of music from down there. Huh? Y'all just don't know. Right on the water, too. I don't like that they put all them chemical plants where my people are on the coast, but you know, it is what it is. Now let us continue. For those you coming into the room, let us know that you're here. Let us know what the temperature is right now where you at. Right? Because right now, for the H-Town, it's 82 degrees. We feeling good. Let us know while we go through this information. We're talking about H-Town Vet Tops 10. Let us continue. Now, make sure y'all do that intent to file. Now, remember, always request updates on your claim. This is very important. Every 2 to 3 months, you need to be requesting updates. If you just went through a CMP exam, give them a couple of weeks, a week or two, you check it out. Let's see what's going on. Tyreek here, out there in Bloomington now, it's 7 degrees. Now, he got the better weather than me here in H-Town. Who is that little one there? Look at that little one. Hold on. I didn't have my glasses on part-time last time. You're going to make me want to pay my back child support. You keep showing them little beautiful young children there. You understand? What we going to do with you, Tariq? We glad to have you in the room. See, people don't realize we here, we helping people, we encouraging each other. Ain't no game, ain't no phony here because we real all the way around. You understand? This is the reason that the H-Town Vet started this channel, so we can support each other. If you get off and we talk on the phone, I'm going to be talking the same way I'm talking to you right now. Huh? We handling business, we going to handle business. If we going to tell a few lies, we going to tell a few lies, but it ain't going to be about those benefits. We going to talk truth on that. You understand? Now, look what Tariq said. Laugh out there. He say, thank you. Yeah, brother. Yeah, man. I got one child that I claim. Did you hear me? I got one that I claim. I told my daughter, I'm 99% sure you ain't got no brothers or sisters. You know what my daughter told me? She says that 1% I'm worried about, Daddy. I said, I hear you. Boy, y'all, look, he say, going strong. And that's what it's all about. See, what we bring here, our goal is to bring people together that's going to help each other. Ain't no quick fixes. Even if you get your benefits easy, you can lose them easy because if the person help you get them, they not telling you how to keep them. You're going to have to pay them another $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 to do that. And they may or may not help you because you're the one going to have to go in there and talk to the VA. See, here's the problem that they don't tell you. See, H-Town Vet, he got a little diarrhea of the mouth tonight. See, yeah, you do these little packages. If that's why you want to know the process when you're getting your benefits, because if somebody help you get them, then they don't tell you how to keep them. You got problems. That's why here at the H-Town Vet, we inform you. That's why we listen to people like Love, who's telling us about his case. So you might learn something from it. But always get an update on your claim. Let me do that, then I'm going to get Love's message. Now, and we have a YouTube video on this, and we often talk about it. One, if you have a pending claim, and there's no exam and no decision has been made on your claim, this is a template or an example for you to use. The main thing you should ask them, has a CMP exam been scheduled? because you haven't had one yet. And what is the current status of my claim? Now, you look over that and you plug it in to fit your claim. Give me a second. You know how I be moving stuff around. Let me get back to where I was at. Sorry about that. Be patient with me. Yeah, I know how I am. I start touching buttons. I'm not that technology savvy. While we doing that, let me answer a few questions. Well, let me finish up with that last one, okay? So that's the first way. If you have a pending claim, you had no exam and no decision been made, this is an example. What you use a supported claim form 21-4138. This is one of the most powerful forms in the VA arsenal. All right, you can ask a lot of things. Or if you've had an exam, this is option 2. If you've had an exam, you can if the exam been complete but there's no decision, you can let them know I attended a compensation and pension exam, or you can tell them I submitted a public DBQ and there's been no resolution on my claim. And then you ask, what's the current status on my claim? And every month you send them one, and that's gonna make them look bad, saying I've been requesting this, and that's gonna be in your file. So if it has to go before the board, they're gonna see this person was vigilant, very vigilant. I can't say the word right now. I used to say it all the time. My fault. Very committed to keeping up on the status of their claim. Please always look up at the status of your claim. Now let's see what our brother Love saying here. Should have a decision by the end of the month. My rep said he submitted everything and got more records to the VA the end of this month. 7 years back and forth with the Department of Veteran Appeals. Now listen, that's why our brother Mr. International, who's a representative, I'm gonna have to remember what his status is, but he's accredited with the VA, as he tells us. So one day we want you to, brother, let us know where they can look up your credentials. That way we'll be able to, let them know this information. So they be saying, well, how do I know that? So we can get that enough information out there, because Brother International has been helping people. He's gave me a lot of good information. And that's why it's good to have a representative to request these records, as Love did, okay? And thank you for everything you've given us, Mr. International. Now, getting near a decision, see the light at the end of the tunnel. That's what it's all about. Now, what you need to do right now, once you're getting there, what you need to be doing is learning what your benefits are. And we got a video that we talk about all the time. So what those benefits are going to be. And we talk about in our dependent status, we talk about those benefits. Okay, that's not on this one tonight, I don't think. So no, it's not. So remember, look at our video dependent status, and these are almost all these benefits you qualify for. Even I think you should be getting money every month unless it goes to your mother, the spouse. Now, let us continue. We're almost done here. We're going to get into the topic for the night. If your claim is denied, if you have a denied claim, always remember you have a year, 365 days to appeal. Now let's get started here. Now, when we was coming up with the top 10 videos that we have that we want to make y'all aware of, and if you haven't watched them, make sure you watch them, like, share, and subscribe. When we coming up there with 5 factors that we considered in our analytics, okay? I want y'all to pay attention to this. 5 factors. What was one of the factors? Was the view count. View count is misleading sometimes because people will view, but that don't mean that they're going to subscribe or they watched it for very long. But one thing was the view count. Okay? That was one of our factors in seeing which one was our best videos. What was the other one? The likes. If a video got a lot of views, it tends to have a lot of likes. Now, oh, let me say one more thing about the likes, okay? Let me go back a little bit here. With the likes, with my videos, they tend to be in the hundreds percent like to 90s. The lowest I think is 92. Is tend to not be less than that, and that helps me even when people show dislike. So I look at the videos. What could they possibly disagree with, or some people just being contrary? Either way, we want to know. You understand? And comments. If I haven't ever answered your comments, please let me know. I do the best to answer comments. So when you're on the YouTube channel, if you want to comment, let us know. If you comment, come on in there. We're gonna respond to them when I get an opportunity. Comments let you know that people are engaged. They heard something that was interesting to them, or some people tell me of where the law has changed or it's about to change, or they tell me something that they disagree with. Now let's see what he say. He say, Love say, I have 3 different effective dates on 3 different claims. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Now understand, if they got 3 different effective dates, each one of them is going to have their own 5-year, 10-year, and 20-year rule. Okay? The effective date starts, that's where your back pay starts for that disability. That's where the back pay starts for that disability. And the third one, that's when the back pay starts for that. They will all be separate. That's why it's so confusing. And they may have to calculate them. They might give you all of them. They may approve all of them at one time. However, they're going to have to calculate that time period for each effective date to calculate your back pay. All right. Now, comments are very important. Now, let us continue. Now, watch hours, how long people watch that's the most important. You can't get monetized on the VA at the VA until you have them watch hours. You understand? Now, I'm going to tell you something. Since we started this, it took me almost 8 months to get the requirement watch hours for to be monetized. I'm not monetized because I reached our requirements, but however, I don't know what's going on over there. I'm just enjoying doing this here. Here's the thing. The first 8 months or so of the channel, that's when we reached 4,000 watch hours. Since then, since the last month or so, we got about almost 3,000 watch hours since we started doing live streams. So people are engaged. And this longer format, this is and thanks to my daughter, she told me to start going live, and my niece encouraged me. Watch out. Here's another thing. Please, if you're a part of this here, if this information, let me come up on the screen. The other thing is the subscribers. We based what video was the most popular based on the number of subscribers. So that let us know. I'll get to that in a minute, but that let us know how interesting the video was. And I don't know, y'all might, if y'all can guess which is the most popular video, put it in the chat. I ain't got no problem with that. All right, which one you think would be the most popular? If you got a chance to look them up, tell me what you want. You know, you ain't got to look up, just guess. If you know some of the videos, the one that's most popular to you. Now, let us continue. Subscribe, all right? So if y'all haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. That helps out. Now, let's see. That's another. Now, let's talk about the top 10. Y'all ready? Let's do this. The top 10 H-Town Vet YouTube videos. Now, I want to give a special thanks to y'all. Now, before we start, let's see what he's talking about. Okay, I have some questions tonight, fam. Okay, when we get to the packet, when we get to the what you call them, we're going to talk about those questions, Angel. Definitely so. So Angel say he got some questions. The PAC Act File 7 condition, due to award condition. We're going to talk about that in a second, okay? Let's go through these right quick. The 10th one, we're going to count them down, is the winning formula for VA claims. Remember, the way we do it here is not no tricks. That's why We have over 70 videos. This is the 10th most popular. Okay? Because it deals with using what? Your evidence plus VA law equals your money. Once you do that, even if the VA deny you, you can say they're not following the law, and you can use that in your rebuttal or your appeal. Now, just remember, and this would be a good video to look over, that your evidence should be based on VA law. And your claim on eventually gonna get approved because they can't deny the law. Now that's number 10. Number 9. Ready? Number 9. The VA award letter. Now let me tell you something. The VA used to be tricky with this letter because they would call, when you get your benefits, the award letter. They would call the notification letter the award letter. It is not. They would trick you up with those words. But what they call in the award letter right now is the one you get every year, the summary of benefits letter. And on that has your personal information, your military information, your VA benefits information, some of just a bit, and some VA terms defined. Now, here's the thing. This was our 9th most popular video. Now, let's count them down. With this here, this is an example of your award letter. It gives you proof of permanent and total status. This is a quick way to find out if your condition is permanent and total, because it's going to tell you yes or no. Now, no matter if you're 100% or not. This is the biggest reason people use it, is proof of funds if you're buying a car, a house, or you're getting a credit card or anything like that. Number 8. Number 8, our most popular video, counting down to 1, of course, is VA compensation and child support. This one, early on, was one of the ones that maybe the second one that was back in the early time that we were doing this here not so long ago, that really got a lot of comments in the chat. I think this got a lot of comments because people didn't know something that was revealed in this video, okay? That not only can you lose your freedom if you don't pay your child support, you can lose your passport, your driver's license, your tax return, and a VA apportionment can be used against you. And we're going to talk about it. What is that apportionment? All right, the VA acting as a judge. So they can get some of your money. If you ain't providing for your spouse, they can get some of your money. If you're not providing for your children, they can't be living with you. If they're living with you, they can't file for an apportionment. They can get some of your money or every last bit of your VA compensation, depending on if it's your only source of income. If it's your only source of income, they can award all of it to your dependents. But that's rare. Even your dependent parents. So you be careful putting people as your dependent on them, unless you will, unless you're willing to take care of them, because they can say you're not taking care of them and get that money. All right, like a child support thing. Number 7. Now this video, VA compensation and incarceration. This one of my, I'll say this is one of my first videos to kind of go viral. This was the first one. This I knew. I said, I got something here. When I put this video out, it was like within, I had like 300, 400, 500, 600 views in a day. It was just going. And my daughter said, "You see it moving?" And I didn't know that a lot of people didn't know this. But thank y'all. That's why we put this information out. Because with this, it's a double whammy, okay? Now understand this now. This is a game changer. If you go get incarcerated for 61 days on a felony, you're gonna be dropped down to 10%. If you're already 10%, they're gonna cut that 10% in half and give you half to pay for 10%. And you incarcerated. So this is a game changer. Be very careful. If you get into, let me come up on the screen. Let me tell you something about the H-Town vet. I don't break up with people in person. You know, when I break up, it's over the phone, or you'll come home and see all my stuff gone, or the locks will be changed. I don't care what nobody say. I'm not getting into no domestic stuff. When somebody start yelling, I get real quiet. They don't ever have to worry about seeing me again. Now, I ain't got no problem with no misunderstanding, communication, but anything that's going to lead to hostility and slinging stuff around, you good on your own. Huh? Because once you locked up, that might be the same person that you have to send that apportionment to. Huh? Y'all better be listening to me. The game is real. People know your benefits better than you do. And they know the trick bag. So that's why people talking about, well, tell me everything you know. Well, if I tell you everything I know, you'll know as much as I do. You listen, you can get the game while we here. Huh? Don't tell people everything that you put in that cake, because they'll learn how to bake your cake and put you out the bakery business. Huh? You teach them all your tricks, then they work them on you. And you wondering why. Listen to me now. We trying to break it down. Now let us continue. If this video has been informative so far, please like, share, and subscribe. And we thank y'all for joining us. Number 6. This one here, I always talk about this VA compensation and from 0 to 100%. This video, once you get in your, while you waiting, this is the one you need to be looking at, love. You know, you look more to dependents, but for those of you that are 100%, make sure you getting all this here, all the benefits that's in there. We got a video and a live stream on this. All right? Because some of them are time limits on those benefits. So let's continue. This is the full benefits package. You can't get that from the VA. You can't get that from none of these people out there, because they're not taking the time. Let me explain something to y'all. They're not taking the time to put all this information together. They want you to hurry up and buy their course. Well, everybody's selling the course. They want you to hurry up and get in this here and get in that there. Okay, but can you give me the information? No, you got to come in this secret room first. You got to give us, you know, this $2,000, $3,000, $5,000, $6,000. Man, get out of here. Unless they can show me step by step. Get on out of here. $3,000, $4,000. How about it? I give you this hickory stick upside your head. Talking crazy to me. I see you, Mr. International. Yeah. You are so right. Gatekeepers. I don't like gatekeepers. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I'm putting the information out here. Yeah, I know the way I come at it ain't as sexy. And I'm like, boom, look, this here, all you need is a Nexus letter. And I'm going to give you the Nexus letter. And the doctor going to do this here. And this is going to be magic. And this, no. Hey, look, a secret way to get 100%. No, ain't no secret way. You can't hide nothing from the VA. Now, no one has the time like you do. Well, I got the time because I'm here for y'all. We family. You understand? They can't do this. Let me explain something to you. I'm doing this here from my heart. This is my passion. You understand? Let me tell you something. I'm using women as an example because I only dated women. That's all I'm into, right? One thing I learned about dealing with women, and the same is true for men, but women in particular, because I'm assuming the same true for men. I only dated women, so I'm speaking on what I know. If a woman has passion for you, you ain't gonna be no whole bunch of headache. That woman take a bullet for you. That woman, you ain't got to tell her something 20 times. You understand? Real talk now. So I got passion in what I'm doing for fellow veterans here, right? You live are straightforward to the point. Okay, your lives are straightforward to the point, and you have the time. That's what I'm here for. And guess who else has the time? Guess who else has the time? Mr. International. Guess who else has the time? Our brother Political. Hold on. You love, our sister Sherry. She always come in here and she's bringing support. She tells me how to improve the channel. I'm gonna have to break something out to Sister Sherry when I get my food stamps, when my money get right. God dog, she giving me so much information and game. And if I could just sit up and talk to Mr. International all day, then we got Military Mike. I think Military Mike got about 2 or 3 different names because he always in here. He got this persona. And Joseph coming here, that's my brother, and Angel always asking powerful questions. And if you want to know about that PAC act or certain thing, we're going to talk about it. He breaks a lot of stuff down. Our brother Evan is always up in here, one of the first people here. You understand? I just want to give shout out to my family right now. Thank y'all. And brother Tariq, and the energy that you bring in, brother, we here for you too. Now let's see what say. We are here for you. Love. Let me tell you something. Sherry, I'm about tired of you being so nice to me. Sherry almost got me believing in women again. Now, I ain't never stopped believing in them, but I said, Sherry, cool people. Sherry always breaking that here. She sets the vibe, and that's why it's important for it not to be just us brothers, also as sisters, because this energy, our veteran brothers and sisters, because a woman brings a certain type of energy. And it comes there because most of us raised by women. You understand? I miss my grandmother, my great grandmother. I miss my grandfather, my great grandfather. I miss my mother. All right. My daddy, I wasn't really feeling him. Me and him communicated sometimes, but he very successful man, but ain't the kind of person I deal with. Now look what he say. Thanks, Sherry. You understand? And my aunts, my great aunts. See, most of my people are older and they gone. So I want to give the information to y'all the way they gave it to me, straight. And took up time. Let me tell you something. When a man tell me, because sometimes I got fears. I'm here on live. I said, what if the VA try to attack me? One of my brothers told me I ain't gonna pull him out there unless I ain't gonna call him out, because he told me, you don't worry about that. He said, I got you on that. I ain't heard that many times in my life. I ain't heard that maybe 2 or 3 times in my whole life. As much I've tried to help people, very seldom have people, even if they have helped me, at them saying, hey man, I got your back. You know how many people are dying for a kind word of support? I like that. That swell my head up a little more, Thank you, sister. Thank you. Brother Love say, thank you, Sister Sherry. Now let us continue with this countdown. Let's see. Number 5. 5th most popular. Now this is when it started getting, let me tell y'all what happened with this video. I did it and I had made a mistake on the video, but within 5 minutes I had over 300 something views. I had to hurry up, but not 5 minutes, about 2 or 3 hours. I had to hurry up and change the video, and the other one got a whole bunch of views too. It's in the thousands. So it's actually, that's why I had to put revised, because the other one I took down because I think I had an error in it. But this video, why is this important? Decision letter, yes or no. Yes, you get your money. No, your money tied up. It ain't gone nowhere. That's just building up his back pay while you file your appeal. Y'all need to watch these videos because I give y'all the actual forms. I break down the form. Let me tell you something. Where else you gonna get this kind of information? Everybody else giving you talk. Now I'm about tired. I'm on my soapbox tonight. Everybody else getting you a whole bunch of talk. I'm showing you with the hypothetical Mr. John Brown as an example. We breaking it down step by step. Everybody else telling you, well, just do this. Well, just do that. Come over here. Bring me the money right here. Okay, now go over there. Take this form over there. Well, it don't have everything I need. Oh, that's all I can give you. Now, give me the money. Move on now. I got somebody else I got to help. So they getting you through like a little puppy mill. Now you need to slow walk this thing. I remember the Ethiopian when in the Bible, Peter was spreading the word out there, and a man was sitting down with a pamphlet. I'm getting biblical. I'm ending up getting saved again. You know, I backslid. I keep talking. You get older, you start talking about Bible and God. So he asked him, did he understand? Peter asked the man, did he read? They were evangelizing out there. He asked the Ethiopian, who wasn't familiar with the Christian faith, do you understand what you're reading? He said, how can I understand unless somebody show me? You understand? So people talking and telling you to do this, this, and this, got you touch your head, touch your nose, close your eyes, spin this here. They telling you all these things to do, but they not giving you the steps on how to fish. We got to look, what good is me them fishing for you and they coming up empty, but your pocket's empty too. But they empty on the results that they supposed to be giving you, but your pocket's empty. And then they don't want to talk to you no more then. Huh? You say, it was Philip. I'm sorry. I got a mistake. It wasn't Peter. It was Philip. All right. It was one of the disciples, Philip. My fault. It was Philip. Thank you for letting me remind him, Sister Cherry. So I got to get back on my Bible like I used to do. I got to get back. It was Philip. Boy, let's keep it moving here. Now, that decision letter, I'm telling you, you need to look over them because you need to make sure everything is right. You need to make sure your effective date is right. If they approve it, you need to make sure it go back because you can file an appeal on the effective date only. You take the money you got. Don't fight if you got everything else. They gave you 100% permanent total, but they gave you a janky effective date. You can file an appeal appealing the effective date. Huh? See, ain't nobody got time to break these things down to you like that. They trying to get that money in as quick as they can get. We all should be collaborating. Huh? We all should be collaborating. Other channels should be collaborating. Everybody out for themselves what they can get. You understand? That's what my grandma used to say. We supposed to be making sure this thing work. But I ain't dealing with nothing if you ain't coming right. You got to come real because I got to come back to my people here. And I can't be phony, huh? Y'all gonna be H-Town vet. We saw you. You was soft shoeing over there. Have me bucking my eye. Huh? What I do? Now look, love say, there are so many moving working parts in a VA claim. It's very confusing. VA is to no help. No, they're not help. Yeah, mister, I'm bucking my eyes over here. What happened? See, that's why I got to be real with y'all all the time. See, the reason I talk and I come up on screen, because if I'm phony, sooner or later, you're going to figure out who you're dealing with. Huh? Because I know people talk a good game. But if they heart ain't in it, sooner or later, you're going to know it. Huh? I know people come up to me, smooth. What Sade song used to be? Sweet as cherry pie, talking smooth, promising the world, but they move fast. Watch people that's moving, pushing you fast to do stuff. Nah, take time, break this down to me. No, I ain't got time for all that. You just do this, and this, and give me that bag right there, and I got this. Come on now, man. No. Let us continue. Now, with the decision letter, it's basically just saying yes or no. All right, okay. That's just the yes or no. Did you get approved or not? But you need to go in that decision letter because it's some powerful information. Go watch that video too. Joseph, yeah, bucking them eyes, bro. Bucking them eyes, Joseph. Huh? See, that's why you got to do right. That's why I don't even lie to women. You don't supposed to lie to no woman. You tell them what the deal is straight up. Huh? You don't play with people. Ain't no woman ever said, you lied to me. Not since I've been grown. Now, when I was a young man, I did some lying. I ain't gonna lie. I think we all did, some of us. But I'm straight up. If you're the only one, you'll know you're the only one. If you're not the only one, you just a side piece, you're gonna know that too. Whatever your position is, you'll know it. You understand? Ain't no hard feeling. You shouldn't lie to people. If you don't care about them like that, you need to let them know. If they got feelings for you, you don't play with people's feelings. Huh? You'll be in all kind of situations. People be chasing you down the causeway. Huh? Okay, let's get to it. Number 4. Now, this is the one that I enjoy the most. Other than the number 1, this is the number 4, man, the VA rating code sheet. Let me tell you why it's so important. Because most people don't know what the VA rating code sheet is. But this came in number 4 for a reason. All right? We're going to break that down. And I want y'all to watch this. This has so much powerful information. It lets you know that you're service connected. It tells you the conditions that you're service connected for and the code number that goes with it. Why is the code number for the condition necessary? Because once you have the code, you can look that code up and know the rating schedule for that condition. So if it's PTSD, it's going to pull up the mental health rating schedule and let you know you get a 0%, you get a 10%, you get a 30%, 50%, 70%, and 100%. That's the only percentages for that. If you got a rating for your back, it's going to give you the code number. You put that up on the internet, on Google, it's your friend. It's going to give you that. But it's going to tell you every condition that you're service connected for. And guess what? Conditions that you applied for and was denied and not service connected for. Did you hear me? So you'll know if you need to apply with them within a year. Like some of the things I applied for back for Desert Storm, now that the PACT Act is here, I should be looking that information up. Now, here's an important one. The combat code status. Do you know that I saw on my combat code sheet that it said status 1? I thought that meant combat. No, I think it means I haven't been in combat, but I was in combat. And the same code sheet so that I got my condition for being in Desert Storm. So that's something that has to be corrected. So go over your code sheet, every document you receive from the VA, and make sure everything is correct. Now, here's one of the most important things once you're 100%. Do you have any future exams scheduled? That code sheet gonna let you know that. Now let us continue. Now let's see what our brother's saying here. Our brother Love said, I want to figure out the effective date. The appeals are very time consuming. Yes, watch our video, the 10 types of VA claims, and we talk about effective dates, how they work. Okay? Because you need to make sure they're giving you the right effective date. Because we talk about back pay effective dates on those. And that'll give you a good start, okay? And we're going to get you to you, Angel, because your question is very important. Now let us continue. Number 3. Give me a break. We about to pull number. Muted myself. I'm sorry. Let me get a little water right quick. Let's get to it. Number 3. The third most popular video on the H-Town Vet channel. And this one here is the VA notification letter. Now, understand, remember, you need to know it was a series of 3 different letters that we broke them all down, okay? All right? The VA code sheet. I mean, not the code sheet. It's VA award letter, VA. Each one of them, we scratched them out as we complete. The VA award letter, the VA, what was the other one we just went over? You see how my brain ain't worth the quarter? Decision letter and the VA notification letter. The notification letter, where the decision letter lets you know what benefits you are entitled to. The decision letter lets you know that you yes or no. I'm sorry. The notification letter lets you know what benefits you are entitled to, and is eventually going to send you something on your back pay too. You understand? And that time they're going to let you know what your award effective date, and you eventually you're going to get some information on your payment effective date. But when you're dealing with the notification letter, they're notifying you of your benefits. Now, that's it. You're learning what your benefits are, and you better go through all those benefits. You go through that from top to bottom, because if you don't, you may not find out. There's several people that I talked to, they using that somebody was telling me they're using that Voc Rehab. They getting big money doing that training, retraining for jobs. Number 2, see, we almost done with this. The 4 types of 100%. Now, with the 4 types of 100%, this was a video. This is like the video with the second largest number of views, because a lot of people are confused, because people are telling you that there are 10 types of 100%. That's 5. That's a popular one, is 5. No, it's not. There's only 4. 2 of them are permanent ratings, and 2 of them are temporary ratings. The permanent ones are TDIU and 100% permanent total, and the temporary one is a temporary 100% and IU, which is individual unemployability. Now, understand something. Temporary ratings is where everybody get confused, because there's so many different ways to get a temporary 100%. That's why people be talking about 5, 10 type of 100%. No, it's most of the ones they're talking about fall under temporary ratings. All right? That's why you come here to H-Town, so you don't get misled or confused. How can somebody that don't know what they're talking about teach you anything? Please tell me. Now, here we go. Now, I want you understand, ultimate goal. Let me ask y'all this here. Who in here, ultimate goal, you want to be 100%? Or you 100% and that was your ultimate goal? Who their ultimate goal was 100%, whether you got it or not? Whose ultimate goal 100%? Some of you may not want to be 100%. You want to still work or whatever. Put a Y for yes or N for no. Let us know. But my ultimate goal was 100%. While you doing that, I'm gonna answer. See what he's saying. I want to figure out the effective dates. I think I read this. The appeals are very confused. Okay, so okay, we got our sister up in here. Gwen, tell me, Gwendolyn. Tell me if I said it right, my sister. So this is where you come to the right place, because we're going to give you the information where you can focus. Now, everybody give a shout out to our sister Gwendolyn Boyd. Let me know if I said it properly, my sister. Sister Boyd, let her know that we appreciate you being here. We thank you. This is a place where we come, where you get to interact. Look, love say yes. Joseph said yes. Let me tell you. Well, what I learned, so y'all, Lansing, South Carolina. Okay. We want to go through South Carolina, but I didn't get to make it there. You know, I've been through this a couple of times, going to the military bases there. I wanted to go to come up through I forget which one down 95. Once I left Charleston, I wanted to come through there. I got a friend lived in Virginia. And I love South Carolina, North Carolina, all the Carolinas. I wanted to go down there to the beach. Thank you for being here. We'd like to welcome you to our channel, okay? We here, this is interactive. We don't have no tricks. We don't have no secrets. All we have is the VA law, your evidence backed up by the VA law. Okay, we're gonna tell you the information, and if the information we tell you is not correct, let us know. She said, all right, she put the hand up. Thank you, our sister Grinda. See, that's why I say we need our sisters in here too. This is very important. That's why Sister Sherry and Sister Cynthia, and when they come in, our sisters, we thank y'all, all y'all, for showing up. All right, now let us continue. Ultimate goal, y'all letting me know. Look at me, I went back. So y'all be patient with me and this technology. I'm gonna pull myself on the screen and go back to where I was. That little click, boy, I ain't worth the quarter with that click. Now, let's see. Now, let's see if let me go back to this here so we'll be on it. So like I say, ultimately, everybody want to get the goal 100%. Now, here we go. Now, understand, this is what I want y'all to focus on. That if you're not 100% already, and if you are 100%, but it depends on the type of 100% you are, what moves you need to make. Let's say you had a knee replacement, or you had prostate cancer, or breast cancer, or lung cancer. There are certain things that you can get a temporary 100% for, like those things. You're going to have it for a certain period of time, okay? So that's one road to 100%. Until they either give you the corrective surgery, or if it's a knee replacement and it's that knee replacement is service connected, you're going to have it for a year after the surgery during the rehab period, okay? Now, you, of course, 100% permanent and total. That's what you hear about a lot. And then the other road is unemployability. Well, hold on. What you mean? Yeah, when you file for unemployability, they might give you IU, which is a temporary unemployability, or they may give you TDIU, which is a permanent unemployability, similar to 100% permanent total, but there are a few differences. All right, that's why we try to break it down and make it clear to you here. Let us continue. Now, here's the levels of 100%. The lowest level is a temporary 100% because it's the shortest time period. It's usually the shortest time period. You're going to have at least till the surgery happen or a year after during the rehab period. So that's the lowest level, 100%. It lasts the less time. Then you have IU, which is individual unemployability. Usually once you get individual unemployability, it's based on you not being able to work. All right, you're not 100%, but they're paying you at the 100% rate because you can't work because of your condition. So you get most of the benefits, not all, but it's a temporary status where 3 to 5 years later, they're going to call you back in for a reevaluation to see if you're going to keep your IU, if you're going to get a permanent status or not, or you're going to be reduced within that 3 to 5 years, okay? Now let's see. Then we're going to have TDIU, which is the next highest level. The reason I call it the next highest level is similar to 100% permanent total. However, the only difference is there are work restrictions and earned income restrictions. So it's not as free as 100% PNT. All right? With TDIU, they just coming out with rules from my hearing that when it comes to sheltered environment is one of them, that you can't work unless it's a sheltered environment, like for a family member, or you work for a boss that allows you to work less hours or by yourself. They modify the work environment for you to work there. But if you can do the full work as everybody else, hold on, let me we're gonna get to y'all quick. Give me a second here. Okay. Let me finish this part. Now we're gonna get to y'all, Mr. International, all y'all. No, hold on. He say, let's see what then we're gonna get to the ultimate here. It's 100% permanent total. And we're about to talk about that. Let me answer y'all questions, y'all. Mr. International he say, my ultimate goal is getting veterans what they are entitled to. Remember what he said. Listen to what Mr. International said. You see how he not lying to you? He didn't say my ultimate goal is to get you 100%. He can't get you something that the evidence don't prove. He gonna get you what you qualify for and what you're entitled to. Watch people with weasel words. This brother talking real talk here. You understand? He all right with me, Mr. International. If he took my woman, I wouldn't be mad at him. I might pop a few in this direction, though. Let me come up on the screen. I'm joking with you, Mr. International. Boy, y'all a mess. Now, let's go to love question before we continue. Now, with love, he say, have a question. My rep asked for extra scheduler. I qualify for what do that mean? All right. Now we about to talk about that. Can anyone answer that question? Okay, now, y'all have any, we're going to get to that. Remember, we're going to pull this question back up, but extra scheduler, tell me if I'm wrong, that spills with like special monthly compensations, extra funds above your regular rating. Like some people may get it for loss of use of creative organ, whether that might be a body part such as a creative organ, such as a sex organ, that you reproductive organ, or it might be breast, it might be things like that. They give like $100 something a month for that. It could be SMC or something like that. Stuff like other ones for people who have real severe conditions. You might get 3 to 5 to some of them get almost $10,000. Now we'll talk about that more. Now let's continue on this 100% permanent total so y'all understand. Now remember with the temporary 100%, it only lasts for a while, and the IU, you're not going to get certain benefits. There's certain like Champ VA, healthcare, and Chapter 35. Your benefits, your dependents don't qualify for that with temporary ratings. Okay, only with permanent and total ratings. All right, let us continue. Number 1. Anybody got an idea what number 1 is? The number 1 video. He say, thanks, H-Town. Oh, yes, anytime. Number 1 video. Here we go. Now, this one, this is the gift that keeps giving. I mean, this brings a lot of people to the channel because, remember, they coming because it's the only video. Everybody talk to y'all mush mouth. So I ain't going to say everybody. Some people talk because it's, well, really ain't too many people putting it out there like this. As my training is an educator, okay? That's what I used to do. So I learned to put information in a certain way so people that I can understand it. So if I understood it, other people can understand it. And I wasn't finding anywhere. I say, what am I lacking as a veteran when it comes to these benefits? Nobody's putting every benefit from 0 to 100%. So I created a video for that. But it took a lot of research. That's why people don't have time to do it. They want it quick, fast, and easy. If you break everything down into little pieces, it'll become confusing. If I would just give you the benefits for 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, yeah, but that might become confusing. I thought it was better to put them all in one so you can see how they relate to each other, because this is an important thing that nobody tells you but the H-Town vet. Huh? Stroking my ego a little bit, huh? See, I already got this big old water here. Now, here's the thing. The 100% permanent total, nobody was putting the benefits just for that high level, okay? Why is that? Why was so many views on this one? This is my highest view count right here, all right? I think almost 28,000 views, and I get hundreds of views every day continuously on this one because this is the goal that everybody wants. And I got all the benefits that come in this. Nobody lays it out like this. Now let us continue. This is the prize. This is first prize. Now, some of you might say, well, what about TDIU? Yes, that's pretty much the first prize. However, there are work restrictions. Be honest with you, unless you plan on going back to work, both of them pretty much the same thing. But a lot of people would prefer this. But if I got TDIU, I'm sticking with that, partner, because I ain't trying to go work for nobody. I'd have took that. You don't never turn down no TDIU, because that's a permanent status too. Now, this is what I want y'all to understand. And we're almost done. It's the last one. This is what I want y'all to understand. Now, I want everybody to listen to me now. I know you're listening, but the point I'm making to you, this is what confuses you. If you get 100% TDIU, which is a permanent status, or 100% permanent and total, okay, either one, both of them, you get all the benefits from 0 to 100%. I mean, 0 to 90% plus the 100% benefits. Let me say that again. You get all the benefits at the 100% plus the benefits from 0 to 90%, because it's assumed that you get all of them. So a lot of people will confuse you. Well, I got 100%. So that's when I got my right to go to the hospital. No, you get your right at 50%. Let's say your first percentage rating is 100% permanent total. You just automatically get all the benefits from 0 to 90%. That's all. That's what people are confusing people. They couldn't tell them what you get at this percentage, what you get at that percentage, because somebody might get 60% and say, oh, I got this here at 60%. No, you just got the benefits for the lower percentages when you got your percentage. Percentages accumulate. Nobody else telling you that out there, okay? Now let us continue. I hope that information is helpful. Now, when you're permanent total, whether that's TDIU or 100% permanent total, and we have one on 100% TDIU too, but it's the only, I just talk about the restrictions, but you get the same benefits. Two things that are permanent total status: you get Chapter 35 educational benefits for your dependents, not yourself. Oh, somebody done walked into the room. Let me tell you nothing, brother. Obi about to have me cutting up in here. You get that. And that's important. My daughter used that to go to school. She used the Chapter 35, and because she's in Texas, she used the Hazelwood Act. That waives the tuition, so she get to keep the money to pay for a room and other things. Did you hear me? Now, the other one is the health care. You can't beat that health care. That health care is tight. My daughter, I ain't never had to pay the copay. They say you're supposed to pay a copay. Let me tell you something about it. You have to be 100% permanent total for the CHAMP VA healthcare and the Chapter 35. You can't get it with a temporary 100% rate. All right? I'm about to get to y'all, my brothers. Let me get love. First, love. Let me ask the shout out to them. He say, H-Town, Bernie in the house. He one of my biggest supporters too. He always dropping that cash on me. You understand? I have to hurry up and get to the bank. Hold on, let me tell y'all. When Bernie be dropping the blessings, I have to hurry. He's the first person to drop blessing on me. I had to hurry up and get to the bank before I run into them pretty women out there. I'm just joking, y'all. Now, I'm about to get to you, love. Brother Obi, my Nigerian brother from Houston area. My brother Obi is here. What's good, H-Town, my brother? With the information, he knows what he is talking about, 100%. Let me tell you something. I can't tell you nothing that I didn't experience. And that's why when I don't know, I defer to y'all. Okay? There's some things when it came to special monthly conversation and Social Security, I'm sitting back listening to y'all. I'm not a know-it-all. I'm here to learn too. You understand? Now look what Bernie said. My cousin had 0%. He was so disappointed, he gave up. But he sent him that information on the advantages of a 0% rating. Our video. He got all kinds, because you can file for an increase. That's one thing you can do. You can get that. Remember what y'all was telling us about Bernie? You was telling me about what? See if you apply for that clothing allowance. There's about 2 or 3 ways that you can get money at a 0%. If you got a service-connected condition that affects you, that you can get an adaptive car from that You can get your car adapted, may even your house. Come on now. But when I got a 0%, I got upset too. I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought that mean I didn't get nothing, but then I got knowledge. You understand? Now let's get into it. We almost done here, and we're gonna get into the after party and answer any questions or statements that y'all would like to make. Now I want you to remember this. See, here at the H-Town Vet, we break it down. Here's an overview of all the benefits you get with 100% permanent and total rating. All right, this is the federal level. We actually have a video that we talk about the state benefits. It depends on your state. We're gonna go through we can't go over every state right off the bat, but it's gonna be our intention to tell y'all about the state benefits at as many states as we can go over. We're gonna focus on the ones that do what? We're gonna focus on the one that get total exemptions for property tax. We're gonna focus on the ones that give transportation discounts. We're gonna focus transportation meaning tollway, free license, driver's license, free registration. See, H-Town Vet got all this in his mind, huh? We're gonna talk about it. Now, at the 100% level, space age travel, meaning the MAC military flights. You can fly them for free and your dependent. I believe it's your dependent spouse. I don't know about children. Necessary dental care. It can't be cosmetic dental care. Student loan discharge. That's why you don't want to ever default on a student loan. Once you're 100% permanent total, TDIU 100% permanent total, you qualify for these things. Now, base privilege ID card for you and your dependents. That includes your dependent parents if they're your dependent. Now, this is the one that gets tricky. They've closed out this SDVI life insurance, but if you still got it like myself, there's a waiver where you don't have to pay once you're 100%, you don't have to pay the fee. Now, if I go over into VA life, then I would lose this and they won't pay my fee, my deductible every month. They pay it and it goes as cash toward it. So if you still got it, you can keep it. If not, if it's new since 2022, that changed. Watch our video on SDVI life insurance versus VA life, and it tells you about that. Now, dependent educational system that we just talked about, and now and Champ VA healthcare we talked about, and dependency and indemnity compensation. So let's say you're a 100% disabled veteran and your husband is a 100% disabled veteran. If they pass, you should be able to get that death benefit even though you're 100%. Let's say you both 100% and your child, y'all got a child. That child, you supposed to get extra money for them. Let's say you 30%. You can get that at 30%. That's when they start paying for dependents. You can get it for both parents can get it. Now let's see what he's talking about here, and we're gonna continue to the after party. I hope this information has been informative. If it has, please like, share, and subscribe. And we keep putting out information like this. Now we at the after party. We ain't gonna be dancing or nothing, but we're gonna be allowing you to share your information. We can talk about veteran information and other things that you'd like to talk about. Now let's see what Love has to say. What's the time limit and age limit for kids to use college benefits? I believe I did the video on it. I believe it's 23 because my daughter is going to be about 23. I ain't good with dates, but I put it in the video. I think it's 23 when it comes to chapter 35. When it comes to a spouse, I don't think it's that type of limits, but for children, there are limits. And they only get a certain amount of money. When they run out, that's it. All right? So what my daughter doing, she doing her bachelor's degree and her master's at the same time. She gonna be an accountant. You understand? So now we're going to get ready to ask our brother question from earlier. Now let's see what he said. I have some questions tonight, fam, under the PACT Act. So our brother let's help our brother. What y'all know? Alaska Nice, if you're in the house, let us know. Or if anybody else in the family can help out, let us know. I have some questions tonight, veteran family. Under the PACT Act, I filed for several conditions. Do the award conditions get back pay from August the 10th, 2022, or only the presumptive conditions get back pay? Now that I don't know. Look, our sister here. Oh, look, sister. Look, Alaska Nice is in the house. Oh, look, we got. I'm glad when my sister show up. We got a new sister in here, Alaska Nice. We got Gwendolyn, and we also have the always here, Sister Sherry. Sherry, that's my support system. Now we thank you, sister. Now look what he said. Alaska Nice, what she said. Chapter 35, benefits apply to children who are 18 years or older. This is true because my daughter qualified for it then. The benefits typically end after 18 years. Eligible children can use the benefits from ages 18 to 26. Okay, I didn't really, and it's till they run out. Now understand this here. Understand this here. If they don't use them, what she's saying, if they don't go to school, you can lose them. That's why when they turn 18, they need to go and go to school. Because a lot of veteran children come back after they played around, been silly, and done other stuff. They come back 25, 30 years old trying to use the benefits. 26, 20, 27, 28 years old trying to use benefits is over. Now, I need your help because I'm going to do a video on this. Alaska Nice, could you please tell me when Champ VA is over? Because my daughter's got it and I forget, my memory. If you got the information, let us know. And Love say, okay, thanks, Alaska Nice. Look, this is why I like having women in the room. They change the whole energy. Cause when sometimes we men like to scrap. Me and Angel and Dogface be going at it. Angel and T.I. be going at it. Then all of a sudden, then a woman bring that positive energy. We just shut up. Thank y'all. She say, hello, Sherry, from Gwendolyn Boyd. And Alaska Nice said, love, you're welcome. Say, good to see you, Alaska Nice. And that's Sherry saying to our sister, Alaska Nice, thank you. Now, let's talk about it. Let me see. I think I got a couple more slides. Let me see what my other slides are. Okay. Now listen. Here go to as of midnight, the day of remarriage. A stepchild no longer living in the house of the sponsor. Now remember what she's saying. I'm gonna tell y'all something. If you have a stepchild, if they're not living in the house or you providing 50% of their care, they're gonna make you pay back all that Chapter 35 educational benefit. They called my partner, he was 100%. They called him on a Saturday morning and say, this your stepchild, are they living with you? Well, yeah, they live with me. Well, they in college, right? So they try to trick him. Well, they're off at college right now. They sent him a bill for about $8,000 to $12,000, something like that. And the way he was able to prove it, he showed that she lived with him when she wasn't in school. It ain't like biological children. That's why I need y'all to understand. You got to be real careful dealing with that VA. All right? Very good information, Alaska Nice. Now, they work on Saturdays. They called me on a Saturday. And you know what they did? They slick when they call you on Saturday, refer to your representative. Even though I had a representative, I got to get a representative about that. They called me on a Saturday asking me, once I got my benefits, that follow me now. Follow me. I got approved for my benefits. And they say, don't you want to close this other case since you're 100% permanent total now? I say, I need to talk to my representative. My what they call it? VRO, Veterans Service Officer. You better watch what you say there, because they recording you and you don't know what the trick is. All right. Yes, they work on Saturday. I was sitting in my front living room and they called me on a Saturday. You think I'm playing? Did y'all hear what I said? Because this is what I learned. See, I want y'all to understand. I'm glad that TJ asked this question. Now, if y'all get some information on that, if you find out for our brother Angel up here, let us know. We're going to leave it up there if y'all can find some information. His question about the back pay dates, that's the real, we're going to have to do some research maybe on that one, brother. Now, yeah, so whenever they trying to get you, the VA to pressure you into signing something or answering their question, you make sure you say, if you don't know, well, I don't know right now, I'm going to have to get back to y'all. They say, well, we about to make a decision. Just, no. Unless you for sure about the answer, unless you own what's going on, no. Because people are trying, that's just like police. They can't come in your house unless you let them in, but people let them in. Why? Because they scared or they want to comply with the police. You know, if you let the police search your car, you say, it's okay, search car, they can rip it all up and not pay for it. You know that, right? If you let them in the car, you know, if you let them in your house, they can turn your house upside down if you give them permission and not pay you for it. Even if they have a search warrant, you could tell them you can only use, you can come in for what's on the search warrant. If it's not on the search warrant, I don't give you permission to search anything else. So if they tear it up, they got to pay you back. And say, I no longer saying anything. I'm invoking my Fifth Amendment right to be quiet. Now, why am I saying this all to you? I know what y'all gonna say. H-Town vet, if you're not a criminal, why you thinking like that? Yeah, you ain't in no legal trouble until you are. So I need to know what my rights. I don't have a criminal record. Never been arrested, been to jail, but some of us have. Have people tried to put me in trick baskets? Yes. Have the police try stuff on me? I've been living out in this neighborhood for 20 years. Them jokers have tried several things. Huh? But they dealing with me. You come up in here, you got to come get me. You got to bring something to get something. I mean what I say. So when you dealing with the VA, you can't be scared. Huh? Now let's see what they say in here. Oh, I was running my mouth so much. Our sister Alaskan Ice says, let's see. Here we go, brother. VA announced that veterans and survivors who apply or submit their intent to file for PACT Act benefits by 11:59 time Eastern time, PM Eastern time on Monday, August the 14th, 2023 will be eligible to have their benefits backdated to, now follow this, August the 10th, 2022. The day that President Biden signed the PACT Act into law. This is an extension from the original date of August the 9th, 2023. We encourage all veterans and their survivors to apply. Now look what TJ said. True. Love say, my claim is in the legacy claim. What do that mean? Let them know what the legacy claim route is. Retain all your rights and remain silent. Yes, listen, let me tell you something. You need to be very careful if you have children with you and they say, well, if you don't talk to me, I'm going to take the children. Just you listen. Don't let nobody talk you out. If they had what they needed, they'll get you. So you remember what we said about these benefits and being in jail for so many days. There's a lot of people jealous that we get these type of benefits, and they'll do whatever they can to get us in trouble. They'll send somebody over to your house for a welfare check. That's their rules, but they're actually trying to harm you. That's their rules to get in your house. Yeah, don't worry about it. Now look what he say. Never agree to a search without a warrant. So this is what, when they knocked on my door about 2 or 3 years ago, they come in with some game, and they opened the door. Guess what? I opened up the window, and they couldn't see me through the window because I got hedges. I got all this on videotape. If you think I'm lying, I want to teach y'all stuff. Blah blah. Open it. I say, don't beat on my door. You don't pay no bills here. This is what I said to him. And if y'all listening, Fort Bend County, full of race soldiers. Now I never saw this officer before and ain't seen him since. He had a beard. First thing I made him do, what's your name and your badge number? He spit it right out. Because I don't know if he a policeman or not. So now when he run the hide, I already know his badge number because I'm recording it on my cameras and I know his name. And I say, don't beat on my door. You don't pay no bills here. What you here for? He told me some bogus reason. I say, listen, where's your search warrant? I don't have one. Get off my property. And come back with your search warrant. And I let them know, even with the search warrant, you get your search warrant and come drag me up out of here. Even then, it wasn't going to be easy. Y'all say, H-Town vet, this ain't true. Huh? And guess what? They going to bring this the white cop. Then he going to have the Negro whisper. He going to bring a black cop. I said, oh, now you bring the black cop to talk to me. But I'm talking to him through my window. I didn't open my door. You don't open your door for nobody. My daughter don't open the door for nobody, because that's how people get harmed, especially women. Once you open your door, people have access to your house, and what the policeman gonna do is stick his foot in your door, and if you try to pull that door closed with his foot in there, that's a crime. That's you giving them invitation. So watch it. I don't know how I got on that. Now let's get on this legacy claim. Alaska Knight says, a VA legacy claim is a claim or appeal that was filed before February 19, 2019 and has not yet received a decision. These claims and appeals are subject to the rules in force prior to February the 19th. That's what's legacy is from time before. That's why I told you, you're not just coming here to listen to me. We have the knowledgeable people in the room, competent people, hang around and deal with competent people. I don't have all the gifts. So that's why we're bringing people together that see that I'm about right. And so they bring in the knowledge too. And we thank you, Alaskan Ice. We thank you, Mr. International. We thank you, TJ. And we reinforce and encourage each other so we can keep put this information out. Ain't no expert. We are the experts. You understand? Now let's continue. She say has not, let me see what the rest was, elected to participate in the AMA process. Learn more. Okay, she gonna put the more out. So let's see what our brother Angel say. Alaskan Ice, I understand all that, and my ITF is May 30th, 2023. So I'm good. But my question is regular conditions and presumptive conditions, or is it all conditions that are service connected? No. When you're dealing with the PACT Act has its certain dates. Presumptive conditions, I forget when the date falls for presumption conditions. But when it comes to regular conditions and presumptive conditions, I went over that in the video the 10 types of VA claims. Okay? That falls up under that. And it talks about presumptive, when the service date starts for that, because it might be one date or another. So it's a dependency thing on it. Okay? I might go back over that with y'all. Let's see say. Okay, so what he's asking, then I'm gonna get to. He's saying, Alaska Nights, how can I correct a back pay date? They only awarded me to the ITF, not August the 10th, 2022. Remember, whenever you have if you receive an award, you can appeal the effective date. Now, I don't know if Alaska Nights, let us know the process for appealing the effective date. Meaning you accepting the award, but you're appealing the effective date. You need to know what the rules are for that illness, for that service connection or presumptive, okay? So you can appeal an effective date and accept the benefits from that thing, but you're saying they didn't go back farther enough. Now, they can slide a copy of the warrant under the door or let them kick it in. What the thing is, if they have a warrant, if I got a right to see the warrant before they do it. So if they got a warrant, I got no problem if they want to come in, unless it's depending on how I'm feeling that day. I let them in. I'll open the door, but they may have to deal with something because I don't care. I don't bother anyone. I've been living 55 years on this earth, and I don't harm. I don't bother nobody. Huh? I'm nice to cats and everything. I love cats. I ain't gonna lie. Now, here's the thing. Don't bother me if I'm not bothering you. And I'm reasonable. If they need something from me, yeah, cool. If I want to talk, if I'm not, if it's something, they doing their job, I let people do their job. But nobody pay no bills if you don't beat on my door. It's a nice way to do that. But let's see what he say. He said, okay, thanks, Alaska Nights. Everything special about legacy program compared to the new claim system. I might have to, he was saying about that. We might have to go more detail. I don't know how to, he said, asking how can I correct the back pay? Well, like I told you, you need to you need to file an appeal on the effective date. Now, and we'll get you more information. I'll have that video pulled up, Angel, the next time we have a live stream, okay? On the effective date for presumptive claims and regular service connected claims. And he said, get a representative to submit a queue for you. So yeah, do you have a representative, Angel? Are you represented by the American Legion or anybody else of that sort? Let us know in the chat. Now, here we go. Now we open this to open mic time. Our sister Alaska Nights, high level review. If you disagree with a decision, you or your representative can request a new review on your case by a higher level reviewer. The reviewer, which is like a high level reviewer, is a decision review officer. It's a higher VA employee who's is like at the expert level in dealing with these type of claims. Let's go on what she's saying. The reviewer will determine whether or a difference of opinion changes the decision. You can't submit new evidence with a high level reviewer. Okay, so what she's saying, and what I'm paraphrasing. So if you see a clear and mistaken error, you need to prove that that's an error. Angel, do you have information proving that that's the wrong date? Is there any law that says that they're supposed to give you an earlier effective date? Is there any policy that says that they're supposed to give you an earlier effective date? If so, you file a higher level review, so a higher level employee or a higher level reviewer can look at that. Alaskan ICE, excellent answer. Or higher level review to ask for a new effective date. What I was telling you. Remember? That's like high level review. So it's like part of the appeal process. You're asking for them to appeal the effective date. She put it in the right words. And make sure you talk to somebody, get that information, and see if they talking the same thing we talking over here, because you just need to know the right path to do it, but this is the information that you need. We thank you for showing up, Alaskan ICE. Woo. So much be on my brain. Now, any questions? Any more questions? We here. We've been here about an hour and 45 minutes. Let us know. Any questions? Let us know a little bit about yourself. If you here, sister, are you a veteran? Are you a dependent of the veteran? What's our sister Gwendolyn? Let us know what state you live in. You say South Carolina. Let us know. What's the weather like there right now? Y'all let us know what the weather is like where you're at. Some of y'all have already done so. It's 82 degrees here in Houston. Now, okay. And this is why it's important. If you got any questions, Alaskan ICE, she be busy a lot with her family doing things that people do. But when we're blessed to have people like her here, okay? If you got any questions, the H-Town Vet can help you answer them. But the issue is with the H-Town Vet, I'm knowledgeable, but under a system, when I got my benefits, the newer things like the legacy, I wasn't getting it. So even though I may read about this stuff, I haven't experienced it because I've been 100% permanent total for, oh Lord, about 12, 13 years. Now look, so that's the thing. Now look at what I said. She said, I'm a veteran. Oh, sister, boy, you got to tell us what branch. Huh? You sure you a veteran? No, hold on. You look like you was a model. Don't be telling us you was no veteran. Hold on. I think you was a model. She said, in my area, it's raining all day. Yeah, it's been raining. My grass growing good, though. My grass growing good. Now, here we go. Now, tell us your branch of service, if you don't mind, our sister Gwendolyn. We'll really appreciate it. Now, Bernie says, hold on. I'm going to get to you, sister. That's too much. She did too much. I got to get back to you, but let me see what Brother Bernie said. My cousin was able to get a free car from a donation to a veteran program, 2010 Camry. Now he can get around town. Now, do you see how being service connected, don't worry about the 0% rating. It's the fact that you are service connected. See, when you get a decision, you look at the good things. Now, let's see what Alaskan ICE says to Angel. Other awarded conditions will be backdated using ITF date. Now, tell me, I forget what those initials are. Tell me what ITF is, if y'all don't mind. Now, she said, Gwendolyn, I'm through with you, Gwendolyn. She said she was in the Navy and the Army. I was just in the Army. I forget. Let me see. Bernie, what branch were you in? And what branch was you in, Sherry? And TJ, what branch was you in? I forget. Now, here we go. Intent to file. Important. Intent to file. We talked about that. Thank you. Gwendolyn cutting up and laughing. TJ was in the Army too. TJ, how do Gwendolyn get to be in both of them and we was only in the Army? She got to go to the Navy too. That ain't fair. I'm hating a little bit. Now, Sherry was the Air Force. Sheriff was the Air Force. Oh, go ahead. Oh, Bernie was Army. Let me put mine in. Everybody put their branch of service, because we got Gwendolyn coming here and we going to start hating on her real quick. We trying to show you love, but you know sometimes family get a little jealous. Huh? This sister, hold on. You cannot be, Gwendolyn. You cannot be a Virgo. My birthday coming up on September 19th. I'm a Virgo. We ain't got time for you. She said, I'm extra. You see how extra I am? You taking all my shine away. Not only did she serve in 2 branches, and she's a Virgo. I'm the only supposed to be the only Virgo around here. Huh? So Sherry say the Air Force. Bernie says the Army. Huh? I forget, if you don't mind telling us, Alaska Nice, what was your branch of service? So knowledgeable. And let me see if I can remember. Angel, did you tell us what your branch was? I forget. We haven't done that in so long. Let us know in the chat. Because let me put mine in there. Okay. So, let's try to highlight everybody. Hold on. It's a Army tanker. I was a tanker too in the Army. 19 kilo. Huh? 19 kilo. She said August 31st turned the big 65 Medicare. I turned 56 coming up. Now let's see what our sister say. See, you know she's gonna be dropping this knowledge. We thank you for being back, Alaska Nice. I know you have things you have to do with your family, but we really appreciate you because of the impact that you bring. You, D-Law, game changers. I gotta admit it. You know, to have people like you, Mr. International, and our sister Sherry here. Y'all just don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I feel good that competent people are coming around me, and it makes me feel real valuable, this channel, that we can have people that's helping other people, you know? Now, let's see how many places you go in the chat gives you just as much information as the person that's hosting the program. Please tell me. Talk to me. Okay, Alaska Nice say she Army. Okay, Joseph say he Navy. He say, okay. He say, Mr. Okay. All right. Now, let's see what our sister's saying up here, because she dropping that knowledge. I think I read this one, but let me make sure. The VA will start pay for disability benefits beginning on the first day of the month after the effective date. Okay? Meaning this is going to be the payment effective date they talking about. All right? And you watch our video, we went over the difference between the award effective date, that's when either you first file your claim, or the date they start paying you. It could be the date you got the injury, the date you file your claim, or they might choose another date for the award effective date. That's what you're concerned about, the award effective date. But right now, she's talking about that payment effective date. All right? For example, if you apply for benefits on October 12, 2021, and your claim was, so look like she's talking about the award effective date, and your claim was approved on January the 5th, 2023, your effective date will be October the 12th, 2021, but the VA would calculate your back pay from November the 1st, 2021. Okay. Let me see. Let Bernie say, be all that you can be all that you can be in the Army. Y'all cutting up. Let's see what Love say. He say, he keep thanking you, Alaskan Ice Boy. We just appreciate y'all support. Man, all y'all just so kind. Thanks, Alaskan Ice. I am looking at how important the duty to assist is. My doctor called me Saturday to hook up my monitor. The results go straight to my doctor's office. I did not have monitor plug. Okay, well, plugged up. He didn't have it plugged up. So make sure you get that done. Let's see what our sister. She say, Mr. International is my hero. Mr. International has been helping a lot of veterans. He's I forget, an accredited VA agent that he tell us now. We gonna get him to verify so everything's straight. Talk to him and he'll tell you his credentials. But he's either way, he can help people. He can help me. He give me knowledge. Okay. Now let's see what Mr. International, the man. Now, Alaskan Ice, Sherry McCoy, good to see you here too. Y'all got to stop being so nice to each other. Huh? I want to be a little rambunctious. I want to start some confusion. TJ, why you and Angel ain't going at it? Those two guys go at it and they will have you laughing. If they were sensitive, man, I couldn't do it. I'd be crying. One of them talk to me like that. And after it's over, they just be just as cool as it is. When y'all be leaving at night, them two will be going at it at the end of the chat. I said, I'm about to close out, They be keep going. Now let's see what our brother, our brother Joseph said. Y'all know anyone who bought a quadplex or duplex with a VA loan. Now that's interesting. Meaning, I'm glad whoever just come into the room, I am an H-Town vet, and we'd like to welcome you to this live stream. Now we at the end of it where we talk about veteran benefits or whatever you want to talk about. But here he's asking a real question. Can you use a VA home loan to buy a duplex or a quadplex? He say, my deceased friend bought a quadplex in the past, but he lived in one of them. Now, I know that's true at the that if you use the state benefit here in Texas, you got to live in one of them. But I never thought about buying a quadplex like that. Yeah, you got to live in it. Now, let's see what he say. Good information, TJ. Great question, Joseph. Now, Alaskan Ice, love. That is great. Now, look what she says. I make sure a copy and paste other doctor's notes in my health eVet so it will show up in blue my button. So that blue button, because a lot of y'all, who in there use that blue button? Tell them if y'all don't mind what that blue button is. You can submit documents. I think you can get documents. And we're going to have to do a live on that because they taught me something about that blue button. I think you can file claims through a blue button. Is that true? Let me know. I think y'all talk. Now look what TJ say. The VA allows it as long as you live in one of them. So if you have a duplex, you got to live in one of them to get the VA loan. Because you got to be living in it. If you got a quadplex, you got to live in one of the four. All right. Great information. Great questions. That's why we're here. We're here to exchange information, to support each other, to meet your specific needs. All right? Now, if anybody want to come up on the screen, y'all know y'all can come up on the screen. Here goes Sherry. Sherry say, yes, you can buy a quadplex with the VA home loan, but you have to live in one of the units. That's why we need to hear this consistently so we know. Sherry, if y'all know, because y'all know I'm thinking I'm doing that Birdman hand rub, you understand? How big of a complex can you buy as long as you're living in one of them? Could it be a small apartment complex and you still live in one of the apartments? Or is it a limit? Do y'all know? Let's see. So when you speak to your doctor in My Healthy Vet, I use My Healthy Vet to talk to my doctor, to calls, and we're about to read what she's saying, or to get my medications, and things like that. Now she say, when you speak to your doctor in My Healthy Vet, it will show up in your health notes right along with all of the VA health notes. Wow. Great information. Hey, y'all, I didn't put my socks on. My feet are cold. I ran here to do this live stream. I ain't got my socks on. My feet. I hope I don't get sick because I took a bath right before I come in. So I'm sorry, y'all. Put my socks on. My toes cold. My daughter be getting on my case right now. But she ain't here. She at school. Her and my niece went back to school, so I get to do what I want. I'm grown. They say once a man, twice a child. Now, okay, look, your credit score and income must support the purchase. Okay, now here's the thing. Let's talk about these VA home loans. I'm loving this here. Let me say this here. Yeah, but don't they give you some leniency on your with that if you using a VA home loan, whoever you are getting the home loan with, they have kind of some favorable program dealing with the VA. Okay, let me tell y'all something. Okay, I'm glad you brought that up. Powerful information. Let me tell you a story. I bought my house back in 2005, all right? Now, I want y'all, when I bought my house, I used my VA home loan. I want y'all to follow me here. I used my VA home loan when I bought my house in 2005, but I was not a disabled veteran yet. Do you follow me? When I applied for my benefits, I had applied in 2004, somewhere around there. I think 2004. But I hadn't got them yet. I wasn't service connected yet. Well, in 2008, I got my benefits. I learned later, because my benefits went back to 2004, that my effective date, my award effective date, was before I bought my house. You know that funding fee that the VA home loan people require you to pay? It was about $5,000, about $4,000 or something for me. You listening to me? They supposed to give me that money back. Well, I got my house through USAA, but they was using GMAC or something back then, and they went bankrupt. And they turned in the Aqua loan. They wouldn't give me my money. I showed them my effective date, and they said, well, you can come over here to our office and look through our documents. I said, what? What are y'all doing? What kind of mortgage company? Because they had went bankrupt. They said, we bankrupt, and so, all the paperwork. So I went and got my loan through Navy Federal. When I got my home through Navy Federal, they sent me my check for about $5,000, almost $5,000. So if you this is why it's important, Angel, if you get your effective date to go back as far as possible, because you might get extra benefits for the Chapter 35, and they have to pay for the education where the Chapter 35 start. The healthcare, if you were paying healthcare, they're going to have to pay you back for that with Champ VA. That's why you try to get that effective date as far back as possible. So since my award effective date went back before, it went to 2004, not only did they have to pay me all that back pay, it's like, they kind of, because I had different percentages they gave me, even though I was never those percentages, they gave to me over the years. They gave me like 30%, but I never was 30% for a certain time period and 50% for the other time period. They sent me a check by $26,000. Now, I'm sorry. She's saying, well, my sister, Alaska Night saying, I'm sorry. Let me go back up here. The button. Let's see what she's saying. Guaranteed benefits and other housing related programs to help you buy, build, repair, retain, or adapt a home for your own personal occupancy. All right, occupancy. All right. He say you can also for HUD homes. Okay. Now listen, Alaska Nights breaking down. Eligibility requirements. I can't say that word that good. Your length of service or service commitment. So how long you in the military or how long you committed to being in the military, because some people buy them while they don't act duty. Your duty status and character of service. Now, what they're talking about with character of service, honorable discharge, I don't know if you can get the home loan under general. You can get some benefits under general discharge, but bad conduct discharge and dishonorable discharge and court martials, you got to get an upgrade. And some people know how to help. I was Mr. International was breaking down. So if you have a discharge that's less than honorable, talk to Mr. International, see if he can help you. Now, let's finish what she said. I got to read this again. This makes me feel so good. And I'm telling y'all, people coming in the room and they not coming to see my ugly face. Woo! They want me to get off the camera. But I'm going to show them my good side. Oh, is that my good side? Or is that my good side? I don't know. Both of them look ugly. Now, I got to read this again. I'm going to finish what you were saying, sister. Eligibility requirements is your length of service, how long you're in the military, service commitment, okay, how long you expected to be in the military, duty status, character of service, determine your eligibility for specific home loan benefits. Now look what she said. Hold on. Now, TJ, you wrong. You right and you wrong. TJ say VA home loan, no down payment. Not true. Guess how much the payment is, TJ? TJ, I got you this time. Guess how much the payment is, TJ? I'm gonna show you. I shouldn't be playing gotcha, huh? I'm messing with you right now. You wrong because it's $1. Guess how much I paid, TJ? What you said, I ain't paid nothing. It was actually $0. So you right. I looked over the paperwork, TJ, that I didn't have to pay nothing. So TJ, you right, but they said I was supposed to pay $1. Do you think they're gonna come back to me for that money? Oh, it's $0. It's $0. I'll just messing with you. It was supposed to be $1, but it was actually $0, like you said. So I'm messing with you. They're not gonna take no dollar out. And your what else don't you have to pay, TJ? Because you so now that I'm messing with you, because you know what you're talking about. Because you know stuff I didn't know. I didn't know about the quad thing. I thank y'all for telling me that. Guess what up? Guess what else? What do you not have to pay with a VA home loan? You don't have to pay no money down, like TJ say. It's $0 down, like TJ say. So I'll just mess with you, TJ. And guess what else? Private mortgage insurance, you don't have to pay it. Now, has that changed? Yeah, now that's true. So that's why I like TJ here. But you have to pay closing costs unless. Now, look, let me ask you this. My closing costs seem to be less because of I got the VA loan, unless the seller pays it. Anybody here that got a seller to pay closing costs? Who in here have gotten a seller when you bought a home, the person that was selling it to you paid the closing costs? And see, we talking about these VA home loans. We're going to do a live on this here. See, that's why I like talking to y'all in the after party, because y'all talking about things that, see, y'all bring up topics that affects all of us. Oh, we got to do that VA home loan because y'all going to be educating me on some things. Huh? But you don't have to pay that. You don't have to pay private mortgage insurance. Has that changed? If you have a VA home loan, you do not have to pay private mortgage insurance. However, if you have taxes, they require that your taxes be put into the loan. They don't let you pay them separate if you get a VA home loan. And the VA will have to come out and inspect the home. Huh? They just do a general inspection. And they usually, to my knowledge, y'all let me know if I'm right or wrong, they won't let you get in no house that has an arm. You know, them little janky home loans that them predatory, the VA usually don't let you get nothing like that because they part liable. Okay, the VA home loan is a form of insurance. This is what we talk. See, that's why we're going to have to go over this here, y'all. TJ breaking it down. TJ breaking it down. It is a form of insurance. It's telling the lender that the VA is going to cover a certain amount if you default. It used to be what, like 35,000 or something like that. What is it now? Before I can say something, TJ done already brought it up. 25% guaranteed if a default. So they get 25% and they get the house back. So lenders are more likely to do this. Let me ask you this here. Who in here would prefer not, because my brother up in Virginia, he didn't use his VA home loan. Who would prefer not to use a VA home loan? In what situations would you not use a VA home loan? I mean, you're moving in the house, even you plan on occupying the court. Would it be a situation that you wouldn't use that? What would be the scenario? Oh, we getting knowledge. I may be wrong on the amusement though. Okay. Let's see. Closing costs is all about the negotiation between the seller and buyer. Okay. See, I didn't know. See, I bought my house new, but if I ever bought a house, what about a builder? Can you get them to pay closing costs? Can you negotiate with them too? The VA still doesn't require home mortgage insurance. Tell them how much that home mortgage insurance be. That could be an extra $200. And that's insurance that they have on the loan in case you default. He said, I may be wrong about the amount. Yeah, I don't know for sure, but we're going to go into it since y'all bring it up. I'm going to research the information because you are very knowledgeable, brother. I don't know, TJ, you a male or female. I forget. Don't. Yes, he said yes. Okay. Now, here we go. What is the VA funding fee? Here we go. This is Alaskan Ice is going into it. I got my money back. I didn't know until I found out years later, and they find up sending me a check. What is a VA funding fee? The VA funding fee is a one-time payment that the veteran, service member, or survivor pays on a VA-backed or VA direct home loan. This fee helps lower the cost of the loan for VA taxpayers, since the VA home loan program does not require a down payment or monthly mortgage insurance. See, I didn't know all that. I didn't know that was the reason. See that? You see why we here? See, I told y'all we're gonna be a think tank. I told y'all we're gonna get the knowledge out. See, y'all better keep coming here. Huh? H-Town Vet. He ain't no expert. I am a facilitator. I told you I wasn't lying to you. Do you see this with TJ and what Alaskan Ice is telling us, what Angel is telling us? Because people that have experienced this in knowledge, we are veterans breaking it down. So look what she's saying is, since you don't have to pay no down payment, y'all tell me right now, let's get to the down payment part. Let's be real with it. What is the percentage of down payment you got to pay on a house right now? These houses, what? The average cost of a home, is it 400 or 450, 450,000? What is the percentage you got to pay on a down payment on the house if you get it without a VA home loan? Is it 20%? I think it's 20, huh? What is it? And what is 20% of 500,000? What is 20% of 450,000? Tell me if I'm wrong about that 20%. Talk to me. Y'all keep let me know. Let me know in the chat. Cause I really look at here. And thank you for Alaskan Ice that information on that funding fee. You on point. But if you're 100% PNT, you don't have to pay VA funding fee which can be 4,000 to 5,000. Mine was between 4,000 and 5,000. Now, here's the thing that I want to break. You don't have to be 100%. I was 50%, and it was at the time because I was 30%. I think if you service connect, does it start at 0 or 10%? It's going to, I think if you just service connected, I forget. Now look what our sister Sherry said. You can use the VA home loan to purchase another property. See, y'all getting messy up in here. Let me tell you something. I got my ear itching. Now listen to. TJ say you correct. I currently have a VA loan. Okay, home loan, I'm assuming. Now let me say, so check this out. Is this true? Like my house didn't cost me so much when I bought it. My house was under 170,000 when I bought it, because I bought it over 20 years ago. But I got a nice house. Here's the thing: since I don't owe that much on my house, even though I got this, I'm asking y'all. This is what I'm asking y'all. Even though I still owe a little bit on the house, can I still use the rest of that VA money to purchase another house while I still have this? I still have a VA loan on this house. Can I go get another VA loan on another house? Is that possible? A realtor said I could, but I want to learn from my veterans. Y'all let me know. TJ said, yes, that's what that realtor told me, because she said her husband was a disabled veteran. He was 100%, and she worked there. That lady was breaking it down to me. See, this is what I want y'all to understand. See, y'all don't know, this is getting heavy up in here. Can we talk? We family. Can we talk? Huh? We getting heavy. I ain't telling you something I heard. Look, I got all my little internet stuff over. Let me turn this thing over here so we can get a little privacy. I got my little bootleg internet stuff over there showing my little modem and stuff. Now listen, I'm gonna tell you something. You got to be very careful of with these VA home loans. Huh? Now you say you must live in the primary for at least a year. Okay. Absolutely. You can, if you qualify financially. You still have to meet the debt to income ratio. Yes. So there are credit and income requirements. Now I want to say this here to you. He said, yes, you can have multiple mortgages with a VA home loan. Look, y'all, look, you're not my bus driver, but you sure taking me to school. And we appreciate this. You understand? Now, y'all be tolerating my little old crazy Southern accent. Thank you. This is me. This is who I am. I can articulate the language when necessary, but I'm at home. I'm with my family. I'm sorry, y'all. But TJ said I'm correct, so I know I'm right. He was right even when I was trying to prove him wrong, because it was $1, they told me, but just like TJ said, they didn't charge me nothing. I looked through the whole paperwork. They didn't even charge me $1 to get my VA home loan. Now, okay, check your county limits too. Now, what you saying? What you say county limit? Huh? What's that right there? You say that's cash use. What did you say? You say I already been eating on them earlier. Now, when you say county limits too, what do you mean? Are you talking about the property tax exemption or something else? Let us know. Because you know, if you own land if you let them know you're a veteran, some of these rural areas, they'll give you a discount. And I ain't talking about the property tax exemption. They'll give you a discount on your land. You need to ask the county that you're in, do they do something for veterans? Like Sherry say, always ask. But I'm about to get messy up in here. Last time I heard was over $700,000. What's over $700,000? You can't be telling me, tell me, TJ, this is not the truth. It used to be 400 and something thousand that for a home that you can use the VA home loan on. Is that what you're talking about? You telling me you can use up to 700,000? Come on now. I want to say you wrong now, Come on, tell me that ain't what you talking about, though. You blew my mind if that's the case. For real? For real, though? Like the girls you say we was going to, for real, though? What? $700,000 for it. Please tell me, TJ. I want to know what you talking about. Are you talking about that you can get a house up to $700,000? You said almost $1 million and use your VA home loan? Please tell me, if the VA home loan is over that amount, you need more down payment. Man, I remember when I first applied for my home, they only covered up to a couple of $100,000. It used to be only $100,000, and now it's up to $700,000. Now you saying no on what? Tell me no on what? Your 2 properties, okay. Okay, clarify for me, TJ, what you mean by that, because I'm about to tell y'all something else. See, let me tell you something. By us being veterans, having experienced this, we're able to bring knowledge to each other, and I thank you, okay? Let me tell you something that you should never do. Huh? I was in this, when I moved in this house, I was married. Me and a woman was together over 14 years. We had my daughter with her, right? She started cutting up. Huh? Now, you know, you say, oh, H-Town vet, you must have did something. Well, she the one begging to come back. So if I did something, it must have not been that bad. Now, she was cutting up, making too much noise, keeping up too much dust. So, time to break up. I told her, you can have the house, but you got to get it out of my name within 3 months. And if you don't, it reverts back to me. And while you're living in my house, you got to pay me rent. You understand? The reason I did that, because I had talked to a veteran. I want y'all to follow me. And if you need to know this. Look, you hope for the best and you prepare for the worst. All right? He told me, and another veteran at the VA, a Vietnam veteran, he had told me his story. Him and his ex-wife had broke up. He let her stay in the house and keep his VA home loan on it. She was a good person, but here's the problem. She passed. So he was trying to get the house back, but her brothers and sisters wouldn't let him get it. And they just let it go into foreclosure. It messed up his VA entitlement. He should have fought for it. You can't leave your benefits somebody else, because if they don't pay the loan, it'll be on you. Now, let me tell you another one. And I'm going to finish telling you mine. So I ended up getting my house, and I showed you the information on how to get them off your house. You got a transfer transferred, let the VA know, and that person wasn't going to no longer be on it. And that's how we did it. Now, here's the thing. Some people do this, not even married. If you selling your house, don't leave your entitlement on it for some new buyer, because if they don't pay it, that's going to be on you. Even if they pay it, the rest of your entitlement is held up. So always get your VA home loan entitlement back to you. Now, if you disagree, let me know. Let me know if y'all disagree. That's just my opinion because of the risk involved. Now, here we go. You've lived in one or more than a year, but you want to buy another. There are special requirements, but it can be done. Tell me, y'all, how many of y'all knew this? Put a Y in the chat about the fact that you could buy 2 properties under a VA home loan as long as it don't go over the limits. Oh, yeah, I'm showing y'all my sock again. You say, in fact, you can rent the first out and use the rent as income property. So Angel say he knew it all the time. Who didn't know it? I knew it because I went on like looking at houses, and somebody told me a few years back, but I didn't know it. And they wasn't a veteran. They was a spouse of a veteran who was a realtor. And so I didn't know for sure. I never confirmed it. Now, Have you ever known somebody to sell their house and tell the other people that you can keep the VA home loan on there? Remember, get your entitlement back. So that's what I had wrote up in my paperwork when I, broke up with my ex. Now, when you're dealing with selling the house to a stranger, don't leave your VA entitlement on there. But I want to ask y'all another question. Would you use your VA home loan to buy a house for your child? Can they get their own, or they have to get it through you? How does it work? Because somebody told me that the children qualify for VA home loans. How true is that? Or they just getting it in your name and they just kind of part of the loan? Let me know. And another thing, if you own a home in Texas and you have a property tax exemption where you don't pay no property tax, let's say I buy it with I buy a house with a non-spouse, it's gonna be half, and we both own the house. They're only gonna take half the property tax off here in Texas. So you gotta be careful with that. Let's see what Joseph Price is saying, our brother. He said, I called the VA. They said the home amount is unlimited if I live in California. You would think so? Yeah. Because you're in California, man. California, I think, have they passed New York? Yeah. You can't, how you gonna have a limit on veterans? A 2-bedroom might cost almost $1 million. They said it can definitely work for a $5 million home. I didn't know that, but let me know if that's true. Who else in Cali? Dogface Soldier ain't here. Okay, it's only for the veteran. So if it's only for the veteran, when you sell a house, you got to get your entitlement back. Make sure you do that. When you sell the house to a stranger, doesn't the VA benefit automatically reverse to you? No. You got to report that to the VA. No. You put that in all your paperwork and your closing paperwork. You don't want to get caught up. They're not automatically notified of nothing unless it's something I don't know. No. You assume that they don't automatically. Never assume that the VA get automatically notified about anything. Your divorce, okay? Your dependents being born. You getting married. Now, if you get a divorce, you might get them off your house, but you need to let the VA compensation part know too. So one department in the VA might not share with the other. So you don't want to get caught having to pay back pay. But I told the people in the housing, they know because they took her off my home loan. Yeah, but she over here on your VA compensation benefits and we didn't get the letter. Why y'all didn't get it from the home loan people of the VA? You let everybody know in writing. Well, I need to verify. Yeah, but we always verify. You need to call the VA. You need to let the VA know in writing. I am selling my home. I want to take my entitlement off. Never assume anything dealing with them. You'll be in all kind of trick bags. And that will affect, let me ask you, if you default on a VA home loan, anybody knows how long before you can get another one? Or can you ever get another? Let us know in the chat. That's why I say this channel. I still got this sock in my hand, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm up here drinking. Well, it's a clean sock, though. I got it right next to my water. H-Town Vet just out of control up in here tonight. Now, what question I just asked y'all? Let me ask you this here. I want y'all to know, like, even with the property tax exemption, which is a state benefit, you have to actually, let me put something up here. For those that are new, okay, let's see what I ain't talking about here. Let me put this up here. Yeah, we don't letting you know we have our live streams on Sundays and Thursdays for the new people. For our sister that come in here, we thank you. We have our live streams, our sister. Let me see where my sister is here. Sister, Sister Boyd. We have it here every Sundays and Thursdays at 7 p.m. Sometime we have unscheduled. Now let's see what our brother's saying. H-Town is correct. The mortgage company, let me say it over. He said H-Town is correct. The mortgage company usually informs them also, but it's the veteran's responsibility to keep their affairs in order. So you best inform them in writing. That's the only thing I would add. And let me tell you, never rely on anybody else to your detriment. Let me explain what they were saying earlier about what Alaskan Ice, our sister, was saying about the educational benefits for stepchildren. My daughter is my biological child, right? So with her being my biological child, she don't have to live here. Remember they say that she has to, that the stepchild has to live. There's no requirement. Matter of fact, her benefit is her benefit. And once she gets the benefit, I don't get dependent money for her anymore. Okay? So she don't have to live here. It's her money to do with what she wants. I have no control over it. She better be using it at school, because I'm gonna come up there and cut up. Now hear him getting messy with it. Now he breaking it down. So all y'all out there looking for a veteran woman that got that 100%, look what our brother Mr. International said. Unmarried surviving spouses of veterans who died in service or from active duty related disabilities may be eligible for a VA home loan. And guess what the eligibility is, my family? Y'all following? Are you listening? Well, for those that died on active duty, of course, that's certain requirements for that. But if you are 100% disabled veteran and die, or paid at the 100% rate, whatever, for the 10-year period, or you died of a service-connected disability, whatever. If they are getting the DIC benefits, they automatically, the DIC death benefits, they automatically qualify for a VA home loan. Did you know that? But remember what Mr. International said, unmarried. So heck, if they're going to get married, go ahead and get the loan, then get married. But most people stay unmarried because it's another thing. The state benefits, the tax exemption, as long as they're unmarried here in Texas, if a spouse is unmarried up to the age of 57, they can get the VA home loan. After 57, if they get married, I don't think they care. You can keep the home loan exemption of y'all got to excuse me, it's something up on my screen running. Oh, y'all can't see me right now anyway. Somehow a little Nat got in here when I barbecuing. I grilled some steaks today. And you know what them jokers did? Do you know what my daughter and niece did? They came here and ate my steaks, and they rolled out with them big old steaks. Left me the small one. You understand? I'm the one that cooked them. I want my reparations. But y'all dropping hot knowledge. Now, here's the thing. You want to make sure your spouse is taken care of. I believe, so tell me this. If this veteran passes, and let's just say they're a regularly honorably discharged veteran, your spouse can stay in the house if it's a VA home loan on there, right? Right? Tell me if I'm right. And we're going to get ready to close out if y'all about done. Y'all have done so incredible. I did want to let y'all just know a few things. Let me know in the chat. We about to close it out. And we want to give that special thanks also again to Sister Sherry and Mr. International for their generous donations. Huh? They gonna have H-Town Vet start telling secrets. Sister Sherry dropped that 50. If you give $1, 50 cents, you give just the knowledge, whatever you're able to give. Because sometimes I wasn't able to give to help people, so I use different talent. What the Bible says, silver and gold I don't have, but what I have I give to you. Isn't that what I believe that was Peter that time? Now I may be wrong. Now, for Sister Sherry, her $50 donation, Mr. International, their $50 donation. Now, here's, if you're new to the channel, when you look up H-Town Vet, you got to understand something. That is a whole bunch of H-Towns. So, you know, this H-Town Vet might be a veterinarian. So my handle is H-Town Vet, at H-Town Vet Northside. That's the YouTube channel. Now, the email, if you want to contact us, and some do, htownvetnorthside@gmail.com. Now, sometime y'all want me to share information, you want to talk to one of the people, I have to contact them first to see if it's okay. If they, you know, if you're trying to contact them, I have to see if it's okay with them before I can give them your information. So I have to check and see and do that process, because out of respect to their privacy. Another thing, when y'all send me an email, let me know your username here on the chat, because I don't want to divulge your real name because of privacy concerns, because I respect you, okay? I want y'all to know that. Now look at y'all and start chatting. We're gonna start with our sister. Look what sister say. Sister Gwendolyn said, thanks for all the information. And when she's saying that, she's not saying just to me. She's saying to all, I believe she's saying to all y'all, because y'all put out more information than I did. Now, he said, yes, sir. I forget what you saying yes, sir, about. Now let's go what our brother's saying. Now look, Mr. International, you're always breaking this knowledge down. Now, a surviving spouse who remains married after the age of 57 remains eligible for DIC benefits. So I was right. But those who remarry before 57 may lose eligibility. Who remarry before 57, they may lose their eligibility. That's what I was saying. So you need to be real clear. If you fall in love, let that love happen after 57, and see if it affects your Social Security, because you don't know how long that relationship gonna last. I don't know if he no gold digger. Watch him. Now look what he say. Thanks, Angel, thanks. See, look how we so wonderful. Now, here go Alaskan Nights breaking it down. To qualify for a VA home loan as a surviving spouse, you must remain unmarried after the death of your spouse and meet one of the following criteria. Your spouse died in the line of duty. Okay. All right. And that don't mean just, I want y'all to follow me. That don't mean from combat. I know one lady, her husband had a heart attack. He was a young man in the parking lot. I think a Walmart, and he was on active duty. She got the benefits. Yes. Okay. Your spouse died in the line of duty or from, now listen to it, a service-connected condition. Now follow it. Your spouse was missing in action, MIA, or a prisoner of war, POW, for at least 90 days. Now look what Bernie say. I'm feeling good. Are y'all feeling the energy? Hold on. Do y'all feel the love in the air? Huh? H-Town Vet probably gonna go on one of them dating sites now. No, I ain't doing that. Ain't nobody gonna take me out. I'm be on an episode of Law and Order. They be rough on them dating sites. Awesome show tonight, H-Town. Thank you, brother. I'm feeling the energy, man. This is what happened when you treat people right, when you talk to people right. Y'all are treating me right, so I just feel wonderful. I feel like sharing. This is our channel where we getting this information out. Huh? Y'all gonna remember this because sometime y'all gonna be able to make it to the live stream. Sometime y'all gonna be busy doing family thing. Sometime you're just gonna be too tired to do it. If you get a chance, watch it or record it. You see how I plugged that right there? You saw what I did? Now we are all veterans. Thank you all. Thanks to the family. And remember, if you like to donate, we had a Cash App. I didn't start donating. People started asking me about them. And I don't turn nothing down but Makala. But it's $$ H-Town Vet Northside. And y'all just keep coming here. That's a blessing to me. Now let me see what I want to say, because somebody brought something up about that back pay. Remember here, Sister Gwendolyn, your opinion matters. All right. This is a place we're just going over some of the stuff as far as for newcomers. We don't play gotcha. Ain't nobody look you wrong. See, I got you that time. No, we don't play that here. We here to learn from each other and correct each other. Look at this as a CPU, a central processing unit, where we come together as a family. And you saw it live and in action right now. Hold on, let me come up on the screen. You saw it happen tonight. The magic happened. Where else can you go and get this? Please tell me. I'm asking for a friend. Is the H-Town Vet kind of stroking his ego a little bit? I'm just happy. Because I wanted this. I wanted things like this where I could share with other veterans, but I was scared, y'all. If it wasn't for my daughter, I'd have still been just putting out videos. Because I was scared. I ain't going to lie to you. He say, sorry, I missed yesterday morning. I was locked out. That video wasn't meant to go yet. I put the wrong time on it. So that was my fault. That video, that was my fault. Sorry, I put the video out because it wasn't meant to go out then. Sorry about that. I had put the wrong time on it. That was my mistake on the video released yesterday morning. Please click on the notifications. Sometimes I gotta re-click on them for the live streams. But we're gonna try to give y'all more days and contact email. This is a place where we come together. Now let's say, H-Town Vet, why can't siblings receive DIC benefits for a veteran? Okay, now follow me. They usually only do it for spouses or dependent children. And even with dependent children, it's only a certain amount. It kind of favors the spouse. Okay? Now, are there situations if you are a dependent parent? Yes, but I never heard of dependent siblings. Now, if somebody knows something, let me know. Okay? Because what I'm thinking, maybe a situation where the veteran was so out of it that they would, but it's usually to qualify as a dependent, you have to be a spouse, a child or stepchild, biological or stepchild, or a dependent parent that meet income requirements. Okay? Now let's see. So that's a very powerful question. We're going to have to get into that, but they usually don't give it to watch our video dependent status. Now, here we go. What our sister Gwendolyn say. Oh, another thing. I was Navy, Army, and also worked with the Marines. Oh, no, that's too much. Road marches and all the bells and whistles. Let me tell you something. And like my family would say when they get hot. And another thing. Hold on. Let me tell you, Sister Gwendolyn. Let me tell you. You ain't going to come up here upstaging me. And you roll with the Marines. Excuse me. You did a march with them. Let me tell you something. We glad to have you, sister. I'll hate later, but we'll show you love right now. Now, here we go. Alaska Nights. Who is responsible for the VA loan? Woo! Come on, talk to me now. Come on, talk to me. Now look at this. Who is responsible for the VA loan? When the veteran holding the VA loan dies, the debt is treated like any other debt if there was a co-borrower name on the loan. That person assumes responsibility. Oh, this is good information. In many cases, the surviving spouse is the co-borrower on the loan. But even if the surviving spouse isn't included on the loan, they will most likely assume the debt when they take on their loved one's estate. Real talk. Now let's see what our brother say. Dependent parents. Now look what Mr. International is saying. Remember, a lot of people don't know. Not only if you don't take care of your children, you can pay an apportionment where they could take some or all of your VA check. Y'all didn't know that, did you? You learned that at the H-Town Vet. I gave you the law. Watch our video. VA disability and child support. Not only do you pay for your spouse while you're married to them if they're not living with you, your children, even if you're divorced or they're not living with you, your dependent parents can get an apportionment. So now look what he's saying about dependent parents. Under certain income-related conditions, dependent parents may be eligible for the parents' DIC benefits. Yes. Gwendolyn, you know I'm messing with you, my sister. Listen, one thing you're going to learn. This is what the people, let me tell you something about people with me. Some people, I don't know if they like me or don't like me because people can be fake, but they get mad at me, they get happy. I'm talking about in real life. I always come up to them. I say, you know, over the years, you've been mad and been happy, but let me ask you something. And not one of them has said yes. None of them said yes. So follow what I'm saying. I say all these years, you either act like you talk to me, don't talk to me, you get mad. Let me ask, have I ever changed? They say no. I say, that's your answer right there, so what's the problem? Let's see what our sister say. I got to finish up with our sister because she wrote some more. They take their love. Let me see what our sister's saying. One's estate. Now let's see. Died from service-connected injury or illness. This is Alaskan Ice. She's dropping this hard knowledge like Mr. International. Died from service-connected, service-related injury or illness. You may be able to get a tax-free monetary benefit called, now listen, that's DIC benefits. It's called VA Dependency and Indemnity Compensation. Did y'all know it was tax-free? What is it? About $1,600 a month. But you can get that, and I think you can get the Social Security at the same time. Will they offset their Social Security if they receiving Social Security benefits? You can probably get both and probably get your spouse's Social Security if they got Social Security coming in. He say, how long after death do you have to file DCI benefits? I think it's 1 year. I believe it's 1 year. If you don't file it within that year, they're going to only start the DIC benefit. Your award effective date is going to be when you file it. So 1 year after the person dies, within that year, I mean, you got within that year to file, and it goes back to when they died. That'll be the effective date, and you'll get back pay for that. If you wait past the year after their death, they're only going to pay you from the date that you file the claim. Real talk. Now, Gwendolyn Boyd is going to tip President Trump to reactivate you for Border Patrol. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't you? I ain't going to Border Patrol. Listen, I can't go to Border Patrol. Gwendolyn, now you know you from the South too, sister, I believe. They try to say that I'm some Dominican or something. They want me on that border so I can get deported. I told these people I'm a Black American, a descendant of the slaves. And I ain't no Dominican talking the way I do. And they got me scared to travel now. I look like a black man. I don't look like no Dominican. And what I'm gonna go over there? They speaking Spanish. I don't know what they saying. now, listen here. Look how the knowledge is being dropped. I want y'all to listen to this. Peep game. If you're willing to appreciate people giving you knowledge, they'll keep giving it to you. But when you start talking about, I know that. Now, what if I was up here? I know that, and even though I may not know it, I know that Mr. International. I know that Alaskan Ice. I know that TJ. You know, I know that Angel. I know that Gwendolyn. I know that Sherry. What if I was doing that? No, I want to know the knowledge. Even if I know it, you might be telling me an aspect of it, and am I not aware of it? And sometimes they update things, and we don't all be there for the updates because we haven't used the program. So let's see what our brother Mr. International is saying. If a VA-backed home loan results in a default or foreclosure, the surviving spouse may request a waiver for the resulting debt if repaying it could cause undue hardship. And I want y'all to remember those two words that Mr. International gave. What's the two words? Undue hardship. Whenever you get into a bind with the VA and owe them money back or have a debt, you make sure you have undue hardship and you have evidence to back it up. They may waive the loan. It was something that he said that he was saying about that. But I think, are y'all telling me the spouse can assume and keep going with the loan though, right? If they keep paying it, they can keep the VA home loan on the house. Tell me if I'm right. He say FBA all day. I'm Foundation of Black America. He confirmed, look, H-Town. Look, that hairline. Do I have that immigrant hair? I'm looking like one of my immigrant brothers and sisters. Listen, I love him. Look, OB, my brother. Did I miss you, OB? I forgot to read your chat, OB, if you still here. Oh, I said something about our brother, OB. But I don't know if I read his chat. Brother, if I didn't get to read it, we want you back. When you back in town, that's my Nigerian brother. Huh? They started coming over in numbers in the 70s. When they first came here, they came, a lot of them on the student visas, because we fought during the civil rights movement for them to come over here. Yeah, we Black Americans did that. You understand? We fought for all immigrant groups, especially Black ones, because they say, if you letting everybody else over here, you risk to let our people over here. Now, Dr. King and the Black churches and preachers and families, many of those people would come and stay in the Black neighborhoods. The immigrants, some of them went to college, like Barack Obama's daddy. He come over here on a program that Dr. King them set up. They got a picture of Dr. King with not him, but another Kenyan man who came to the United States and got a PhD. They got a picture of him on an airplane because they would fund them coming here. See, that's kind of hard we got as a people. You understand? So don't look at the worst among us and say, look at them people over there. Because I don't go to nobody's country and find the worst people in the country and say, oh, look how all the people are. That's disingenuous. Everybody ain't crazy like me. Now, let me know, y'all. I really want to know. He said the airline, okay, brother. See, that's why we can joke and have fun here. Let me know. Y'all didn't tell me. Y'all wasn't straight with it. If a veteran dies with a VA home loan, I know the debt transfers to the spouse, but can they continue to use the VA home loan? Even if they, let's say, to the completion of that loan, do they still fall under certain terms as long as they play the loan, even though they may not get DIC death benefits? Let me know what y'all think. If y'all know, let me know. I hope I was clear with the question. Now, remember what I was telling you, what we were saying. Here at the H-Town Vet, we are just a facilitator, as you've seen in action. See, I'm not going to tell you nothing that ain't real. We are a facilitator. You understand? What I mean by that, we're not an expert, huh? The expert's telling you, you come give this much money and I'm going to give you expert advice, and you can't do nothing with the information once they give it to you. We don't clickbait, huh? You come over here, look, this video going to show you how to get 100% in 2 weeks. No such thing. If you're going to get it in 2 weeks, you're going to get it already. We don't false flag. You know, we don't give no secrets. Hey, that's nothing but cap. Want you to understand. Now, we're going to get ready to close out. This is that intent to file. So if you haven't filed a claim, I don't know where you at, my sister Gwendolyn, in the process. But if you haven't filed a claim, you can file one. Do an intent to file to hold in your back pay date until you decide what you want to file for, okay? Now, give your final shout outs if y'all don't have nothing else to say. And I want to thank y'all for joining us tonight. And y'all give Sister Gwendolyn, show her some love. Sister Boyd for coming in the house. And we appreciate you and we value you. And we thank you, Carl, coming in all the way from South Carolina. We would hope that you watch our videos and our content. We have over several hundred, I mean, not 700, 70 in our library. The channel I haven't been active for a year, but I was so amazed at how much response I got with the channel with some of my videos that I say, my daughter told me I should go do live. And I thank y'all. How has it been beneficial to y'all? Let me know. Y'all tell me from time to time, but what happened tonight that was it helpful? What was the approach? Sister Gwendolyn, did you learn anything tonight? What you said, thank you for the information. What was it about the way that we delivered it that was beneficial? Because we want feedback here, my sister. Look at her. Sister Boyd, look, can you cook, Sister Boyd? Mail some food down here, some of them good cakes. Now, is the word out there in Georgia that not Georgia, South Carolina, they say you can't boil water without burning it. That's what I heard, sister. I'm messing with you. That's what I heard. Okay, look, much love to Sister Gwendolyn. We love you, sister, for bringing the energy in here. See, what y'all not going to have to worry about, and I want you to know, let's talk about it. We're not going to worry about trolls because guess what? They can't stay here long. All right? If the person's energy is off, they're not going to feel comfortable in here for long. All right? Remember that. Oh, yes. I did. Okay. Oh, my sister. All right. I'm glad you learned some stuff, my sister. Because I learned some stuff tonight. Hold on. She's saying she can cook. Sister, you saying you can cook. They say you couldn't boil water without burning it. So hold on. Let's get it back in line. I need to stop listening to the rumors. Is that right? Now, look. What we were saying earlier, and we're about done here, that if you want to file a claim and you want to update on a claim, we have videos on filing claim, but here's our example of what you can do. So just, you know, if you didn't get an exam yet, this is a template of what you can use. This is the first option. If you haven't done the exam yet, you have a pending claim, no exam, no decision. This is a template, and we use the hypothetical Mr. John Brown as our example. Now, if you've had an exam, you would ask for an update on your claim differently. All right. So let's say you had an exam. Let me get it. All right. And no decision. You would do this here, the second option, where you tell them I had my CMP exam, but I want a current update on my status. Boy, everybody talking now. Let's see what our sisters say. Let's see what our sisters say. Alaska Night. Let me take a drink of water, if y'all don't mind. So y'all can look over that form now. Okay. Now, here we go. Let's see what it say here. Our sister Alaska Night says this. Certificate of eligibility. Now, you got to get that first. I had to get that before I got my home loan. you need to apply for your certificate of eligibility. And they're going to send it to you, and you can use that to as far as evidence that you have your VA home loan benefits. Call a COE to show your lender that you qualify for this benefit. So whoever you lender, USA or outside, or you got Navy Federal or some other Army, Navy, bank, whatever. Okay. Find out if you can get a certificate of eligibility. That's what you need to do when you're thinking about getting a house, and get one now anyway. I don't think it's no. Is it a time frame? Let me know. Alaskan Night. Is it a time frame? If you get it, does it expire? That's what I mean. Does the certificate of eligibility expire? Keep in mind that you will also need to meet your lender credit and income requirements to get the loan. Okay. Now let's see what our brother Joe said. Very good information. This is a proper think tank for veterans. Thanks, H-Town Vet. Thank you, my brother. Much love. She said, I just cooked a pile of collard greens with some smoked neck bones and turkey necks. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Don't start no trouble. Look, Sister Gwendolyn, I'm begging over here, but I don't want your husband to be shooting at me. My Lord. Oh, Lord. I'm begging for some turkey necks. Tell him I'm homeless. Oh, Lord. That's good. For those of you who have to leave, I understand. We're going to answer these few questions. We're going to close out. You can let us know that you're leaving. Go ahead and let us know. I am eligible for a VA home loan as a widow or widower. This is the question that I asked Alaskan Ice. Thank you. The unmarried spouse of a veteran who died on active duty or as a result of a service-connected disability is eligible for the VA home loan. Okay, that's what brother was telling us some of that earlier, Mr. International. Okay, now let's see. VA home loan benefit. In addition, a surviving spouse who obtains a VA home loan with the veterans prior to his or her death, regardless of the cause of death. That's what I was asking her. May obtain a VA guaranteed interest rate reduction refinance loan, which is good. That's good. I appreciate you for that. I didn't know that. I did not know that. Thank you, Alaskan Ice. Look what Joseph said. Joseph Price says, Gwendolyn, I hope it's not, I was about to say that. I hope it's not bathtub collard greens, because we got, that's what I was about to say. She's talking about she cooked them collard greens, but you got doggone the presidential candidate Kamala Harris talking about she cooked them she washed them in a tub. Black folks don't put food in tub. American black folks, descendants of slaves, we are clean and sanitary with our food. Matter of fact, when somebody in the family cooks something, we say, who cooked that? Am I right or lying? If it's somebody we think suspect in the family, we ain't eating that. Go back and listen to Richard Pryor old jokes. He say, who cook it? You say, Miss West come from upstairs? And so she cooked something with some almonds, right? But the one guy said, I got legs on my almonds. So don't worry about it, baby. Just go ahead and eat it. Roaches crawling there in the oven. It just died. Okay, now, here we go. What y'all know about veteran mortgage life insurance? Mortgage life insurance, I heard of it. I don't think that when I called them, it didn't really work. I don't know if that was really a thing. They act like they had it, but I couldn't tell. Okay, as far as I know, the certificate of eligibility for the VA home loan never expired. I don't think so. I used mine, so I didn't know. That's why I'm asking y'all. Does a VA certificate of eligibility expires. A VA certificate of eligibility doesn't expire, but there may be a situation where you need to update or receive a new certificate of eligibility. Now, I've heard of that. That's why I was kind of curious. For instance, she got all the answers here. If you receive a certificate of eligibility while on active duty, you may need to update after your discharge. Oh, once you become a veteran, right? Now, Gwendolyn Ladd, she say, no, not in the bathtub. Let me tell you something. I know my people, whether they in Georgia, whether they in New York, because what people don't know, we have family reunions. We know our people. And most of the time we meet with each other. You understand what I'm saying? We've been doing that since slavery, so find out where our family members was at. That's why we the ones that do the family reunion. So ain't nobody, she does not come from our culture. She's an Indian woman. She may have black ancestry, like her dad is Jamaican, but I don't know if he's black Jamaican. But even then, they're not from our culture. So just like I can't go over to Jamaica and start talking about jerk chicken this and that. Nah, she can't come here talking about no collard greens and no tub. That's pandering. Don't be pretending to be us because you're not. The problem is we always embrace everybody, but we got to watch it because people don't put no bad name on it. Ain't nobody washing no greens in no tub. You know what man, my grandmother, they used to clean chitlins. They didn't clean them in no tub, in no bathtub where we take a bath. Now, here we go. Listen to what she said, our sister telling us here. Follow it. Veteran Mortgage Life Insurance is a program that provides mortgage life insurance to several disabled veterans and service members. If it provides up to $200,000 in mortgage life insurance. I didn't know that. Can you tell me how I can get that? Do I have to get it beginning a loan, or can I get it now? Let me know. She's probably gonna tell me now. Payable only to the mortgage holder in the event of the veterans or service member's death. The program is available to veterans who receive special adaptive housing grants because of, that's why I didn't qualify. I thought service-connected disability. Now let's go back. So when you get those adaptive housing grants, the program is available to veterans who receive special adaptive housing grants because of service-connected disability. Okay. Now, any last words? Now, remember this here, sister, since you in here, Sister Gwendolyn, and you cook, you don't cook them in a thing. I bet you, I know, what you put in there. You put a little bacon in your greens. What you put in your greens? Now, if you have a denied claim, don't disturb. You have up to what? A year to file an appeal. Don't let that year pass. Now, any last words? I want to say shout out to the family. Let me see. All right, we want to say shout out. If you missed part of the broadcast, go back and look at it on the playback. But any last words? Want to shout out to the family. Say good night to everybody. Good night to all. We're going to see y'all on Thursday. Please be at 7 p.m. Central Time. Okay? We're going to do our next live stream. So shout out, Angel. Say good night to all. I was feeling depressed. Now I think I'm going on another day. Thank you all. You see that? You see the blessing? Because sometimes I be down. The other week I was depressed. And I thank y'all for being here because I don't be having people to relate to. Our sister said good night to all Alaska Nights. Anybody else? I want to see y'all here. We might be talking about the home loan if I'm able to get the information up or whatever, or we might come up on another topic. But good night to my family. Anybody else want to say good night? Mr. International say, hey, if you meet a woman cooking them collard greens in a tub, Mr. International, you better be careful. You know my grandmother wouldn't be going for that. Mr. International laughing. Say good night from me, the H-Town vet. I'm talking about myself. Okay, shout out to Angel. Be encouraged. Show love to Angel because his family. Because sometimes, remember now, we as family. Now remember this, we as family. Sometimes we, even with our benefits, we suffer from, not to be here sometimes. So that's why we need each other. This is why this is a support group, and you don't need to be around fake people because you don't know what nobody's going through. You understand? Now, peace, my brother. Night, good night, all to the veterans. Okay. Our brother Evan, he be in the house from the start to finish. He said good night. He don't say much in the chat, but Evan, I'm glad you here because he always showing love and support. You hear what I'm saying? I want and Gwendolyn, you gonna come back because we want to see you. We want to hear from you and see you. And if y'all ever want to come up, I can send you an email link. You email me and I send you an email link and you click on that link. You can come up. You don't have to show your face if you don't want to. You can actually look who coming here. Look, he's a type of Johnny come lately or were you here all night? Brett usually mess with me. Gwendolyn, he always pick on me. Huh? If my big mama's still alive, I tell my big mama on here. But Brett, my brother, and I got nothing but love for him. You understand? Brett has been one of my original subscribers. Huh? Brett be asking me all kind of crazy questions. he be interrogating me. So good night to the family. And Brett, we glad you here. I don't know if you just got here. Y'all still say some stuff in the chat, but I'm getting ready to close out. He said, absolutely. Thank you so much. Spread the word. Gwendolyn, please spread the word. All y'all spread the words to other veterans so that they can get this information about our live streams, about our videos, because we're not, if you notice, I don't put out videos, the regular videos, that's just the same thing every day. You see people be putting out 3-4 videos. Hey, guess what? 100%. Guess what? 100%. Every time you get one of my videos, you're going to learn something new here at the H-Town Vet. So good night to the family. Okay? And shout out to our new sister and our sister. Thank you so much for everything you do, Sister Sherry. Also for our sister Alaskan Ice. Thank you. Mr. International. I got to give shout outs. Gwendolyn, thank you. Brett, thank you. Evan, thank you. Joseph Price, thank you. Huh? I got to shout everybody was here. Y'all can go ahead and leave if y'all need to, but I got to shout y'all out. Our brother that's been hanging in there, Brother Angel, thank you. Love to you, Brother Angel. And you hang in there. My prayers are with you. Our prayers are with you. And we need you, brother. I'm telling you real talk. Huh? Not just on payday. Joseph, Brother Joseph again, if I hadn't said it. Mr. International, Sherry, we said it. If I hadn't said it, I'm saying it again. Brother Angel for a second time. Huh? TJ, thank you, Brother TJ. Huh? Thank you, Brother Bernie, always holding it down. Look, I was saying one time that I said, I don't know if my Cash App works. As soon as I got it, he said, oh, it worked by the time the thing was over. He said it worked. That brother blessed me. Bernie blessed me. You know what I'm saying? I got Angel. I want to make sure I didn't miss people that was here early. Man, y'all do so much chat. I don't realize we chat so much. I don't want to miss nobody. And I think that's pretty much, let me see. I don't want to miss nobody. Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna be forgetting this all night. Gwendolyn was in 2 different branches and marched with the Marines. I'm through. I'm gonna be punching the air tonight. I'm gonna be punching the air, Gwendolyn. Huh? Oh man. Let's see. I'm looking. Love. OB. And he was saying earlier, Mr. H-Town brother information. Okay, I did say that. Our brother OB, our Nigerian brother, he had a picture of the great Dr. Martin Luther King on there. A rider. All right, now let's see what we got here. I think I did everybody. So y'all keep coming back. Y'all something else. Y'all keep coming back in. We closing out. People still come. We gonna keep this love going, brother. I don't care if it's 1 million people. We family, we together. Our brother PA Political Revolution podcast. Huh? From Port Arthur, Texas. You understand? Right down the street. Yes, indeed. Let's see. My daughter go to school not too far from there. And that's pretty much everybody. And we want to say thank you. Hold on, let me look at make sure ain't nobody said no new information. Okay, here we go. Cause y'all put a whole bunch of information since man, y'all be putting, man, when I'm checking that, hold on. OB, you still here? Hold on, I gotta catch up on the chat. Hold on, let me make sure I'm at the bottom here. Okay, let me see. Okay, good night, absolutely. I have to share this live. Please share the live because we're gonna be doing this, and we're gonna be putting different knowledge every time because we got different. Okay, this is a support group. That's exactly what it is. Tell me not to worry. Hurricane going to Houston, Texas. I'm trying not to worry, man, because they got another one coming through. They said tropical storm. Center Point is, if you in the same area, we here. Okay, they offer free tickets to event, games, concerts, etc. all over the United States. We need you to get that information to us. Please, Sister Gwendolyn, I'm sorry. Please get that, because I tried to do it before, but I don't know how to do it. See everybody bringing their talents together. You understand? That's what the Bible talks about. That you take your talent, don't bury it. You take your talent to put it to use. You understand? So this concludes this live stream. We're going to be looking forward to seeing y'all on Thursday. Bring some more people. Invite some people to the live stream, please. This concludes this live stream of the H-Town Vet. Thank you for joining us.